you doing?
Adjusting your breasts. You fainted and they shifted all out of whack. There.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
For the players.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Hot Toys.
Hot Toys. Is it Hot Toys?
Hot
It's been
Toys.
gone that long. I mean, the name hasn't changed, right?
No.
When you sound when you sound like you said Hot Toys. I don't know what that
Hot
means.
Toys.
Oh, just making sure I'm hearing right. You look good.
I know.
Well, that's good. Being confident. That's always the way to go. What's going on? I was like, well, I was waiting here. It's like, oh man, these are really cool intros. And then it would show us, and then it would go back. And I was like,
Well, I was giving you that time you needed to catch your breath.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I was running. So thank you. How y'all doing, everybody? It's great to be back.
Yeah, are you fit and healthy now?
Yep. Just I'm doing good. Doing good. That was a flu. But no, I'm doing really good. Happy to be back. Happy to be here. I'm sure you missed me. I feel it. Warmth all the way from England. Did you see The Flash yet?
No.
Just curious because I asked because sometimes I see that some of these movies open earlier.
I am not member of the access media like Gary from Nerdrotic, who gets to see things early and gets invites. No. I am the guy who speaks truth to power.
Truth to power.
Yeah. So if I got an early invite, I would be, no, I'm good.
Yeah, because they'd want to strap you in the back of a trunk.
Yeah, I'd never be seen again.
Where did ours go? No, because I was reading this morning that the Mrs. critic scores are coming in middling. I was like, really?
Yeah, I mean, I someone like Chris Gore, I do take Chris Gore's reviews well. And his review, spoiler free review, was the first hour is Ezra Miller's, and is easily forgettable. But once Keaton comes in, then it's a bit of a fun ride.
Well, yeah, that's all she wrote. I mean, come on, Keaton's going to dominate any, especially Batman.
But I will be seeing it a week today.
Did you see that clip that was floating on Twitter
of
Jason Momoa?
Jason Smosa?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
I hear that Aquaman is in the end credit scene.
Right. That's why I was shocked because they said he wasn't in it. Okay. But
apparently he's an end credit scene, but it makes sense because Aquaman 2 is coming out. So
yeah,
logically it can make sense.
It was funny. I was reading Bounding in the comics, and I didn't get a chance to read the whole article, but I read the line. It was like Michael Shannon, I think it says, explains why he's thankful not to have gone into Star Wars because he doesn't like unserious things. And I was like, dude, do you know what company you're working with? It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's like DC.
I don't know. Michael Shannon is a very complex person.
Yeah,
by the looks of it. But I did have the misfortune to see Transformers Rise of the Beast today.
Come on, you said there was no way in hell they'd have to beat you to get you to go see that.
Yeah. Problem was, I wanted to put a video out yesterday. But
No.
I woke up and I wasn't feeling too good. I'd eaten some chicken the day before and I hadn't cooked it through. And so I was feeling a bit ropey, a bit rough. And I thought, let's just take the day. Let's take the day to
reset.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And so I thought I got to put a video out today. And me and my mate have sort of been going to the cinema, quite a bit recently to see films. So I thought, let's just see it. Now, we both knew it was going to be, I said to him, I think it's going to be dog shit. He said, I think it's going to be shit. When he was leaving to pick us up, his girlfriend went, I hope you guys enjoy the movie. And he went, we won't. And we went, and you'll never guess, George. Do you know what it was like?
No.
Shit. But
what was the worst part of it?
The worst part, yes.
Best part?
Peter Cullen is always the best part. Always. Best part? No.
No.
But no, it was for all the guys. There's the review is up on my channel. Go watch it after this stream. But it's a stinker.
So you'd say the worst one of the lot?
It's the worst one I've seen.
Okay.
Or at least right. I didn't see the last night, and I don't think I saw the one before that. I think I saw the first 3 and I was done after that.
Okay. But
the last one that I saw by Bay at least has some flair on the screen.
Right.
He's a decent cinematographer. He kind of understands how to make things look exciting or think. This was as fucking generic and bland as it could be. Flat.
Wow.
Absolutely flat. The action was flat. The characters were flat. The dialogue was abysmal.
The virtue signal?
Abysmal.
Flat?
Oh, George, you're never going to guess, but the black and brown people, they're all victims. Which is also weird because they're also criminals. Half of them are criminals.
Like everyone else.
But it was just like I had a bit of a rant about that because I knew as soon as he said it, this is going to be about brown and black people's stories.
Oh.
As soon as he knew that, I knew it was full of shit. I knew it was just a virtue signal.
They just need to make a movie with like they did the first 12 minutes of Bumblebee.
Yep.
That's it.
It'd do amazing.
That was beautiful. You have to admit, that was beautiful Transformers for live action.
The actress, flat.
Flat, or just flat?
Flat, both.
Oh, damn. You got no love.
I know there's a lead male and a lead female.
The
lead male is as bland as you could get. And the lead female, I don't even know why she's there. I have no idea why she's there.
Wow.
And they even cut out one of these scenes that's in the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
That got cut from the film. Now, admittedly, it was crap in the trailer, but I thought, if you thought that was crap and you kept what you kept in, whoo, I could have made your movie 5 minutes long, mate.
What did they have anything like the original one that had Megan Fox in it to give a little titillation, a little TNA?
Sir,
I'm asking.
Sir,
hopeful.
There is no titillation here.
No titillation.
There's no titillation here. No.
Wow.
Mirage is now a Porsche 911, which is weird because Jazz is a Porsche 911.
Did they transition?
They did actually. Do you know there was actually a scene?
Come on.
He jumps from a Porsche 911 to the racing car. He transforms into the fucking racing car.
Wow.
And I was just like, why didn't you just keep it like that? That's so cool. And I thought, this is because this is meant to be a reboot, but a sequel to Bumblebee.
See, I didn't understand where this is supposed to fit in because it doesn't look like it's shot anything like
94.
Bumblebee. Okay. But
Bumblebee was like mid-80s, wasn't it?
Yeah, but how?
And this is 1994. This is
then how can it be a sequel to Bumblebee? The even the cinematography for the parts that I didn't like, the flow of it.
I like Bumblebee.
Different. I did, but I'm saying is they have two different styles. They need to get the original director for Bumblebee, is what I'm saying.
Well, they didn't. They got some toss bag virtue signaler that knows fuck all about Transformers. And hey, let's get Peter Davidson to do the voice, because Peter Davidson, all the cool kids like Peter fucking crackhead Davidson. And it was fucking embarrassing. There were so many things I was just like,
I can tell.
I won't go into spoiler. I did a spoiler-free review, so I won't go into spoilers. But there were certain points.
Right.
Like I say in the review, I make a point. If you wanted to make a story about a brown character in Transformers, by the way, the girl in Bumblebee was South American, wasn't she? Anyway, anywho, if you wanted to do that, why didn't you make the main Autobot Trax and put Raoul in?
That's a good
because
idea.
that's from the cartoon in the fucking 1984.
But see, that would require knowledge and then imagination.
No. You give a little bit too much credit. Yes, it does require knowledge, George. But do you know what it also says? It says they were telling stories about brown people in 1984.
Right.
And you can't virtue signal that off. You see?
You know what? It's so interesting to me is I know that I've seen movies that
Octopus
that predate 2022, 2023, in the 60s and the 70s, where they had black people in them who were stars. Sidney Poitier, James Earl Jones, Denzel Washington, so many. Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor. I'm like, they're there. Big.
Yeah, but they're on. Sorry, George, that's a lie. They're black people and women were invented in 2016.
Oh, like Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah. So I was just, it's so frustrating when you get somebody who comes on who doesn't know shit about Transformers, making a Transformers film, and then turns to virtue signal to all his buddies in Hollywood and go, this is about brown and black people stories. Well, your black guy was a fucking criminal. Your brown guy was a fucking criminal bum. So what exactly are you saying? Your black woman was an intern that stole something from the fucking museum. Are they all? They're all thieves. So you say brown and black people are all thieves? Woo! Woo!
Wow, that's touchy. But we've seen this before.
This isn't a spoiler for the film because the film's shit. But there is a point where me and my mate were just groaned. Oh, by the way, there was 4 people in my theater.
4?
4. Me.
Was that include? Oh.
My mate and 2 other people who came in separately.
Okay.
And there's a point where the main human character is going for a job interview as a security guy, and he turns up and he says, "I've come for the job interview," and the guy at the desk says, "Oh, it's been cancelled." He says, "What do you mean it's been cancelled? I've been told to come in today." And then he sees the guy who the interview's with, so he runs past. He goes, "Oh!" And he says, "What's going on? Why has it been cancelled? You said that I've basically got the job, and this interview was a formality."
Mm.
And then he said, "Yeah, but then I spoke to your former CO when you were in the army, and he said that you were complete and utterly unreliable, and I can't have that. I can't take a risk on somebody who's unreliable." Right? That's what he says. And then they have a little, "Oh, please give me a chance." And then the guy says, "Look, I can't take a risk on people like you." And by people like you, he's clearly saying unreliable people.
Right.
And so what does the main character do? What do you mean, people like me?
Of course.
Because he interpreted it as color.
Right.
Because he's a racist. So they basically you peopled.
So you
They
basically
Yeah. So
had
this,
people who made Transformers who knew nothing about Transformers that made everything about race. Am I on track there?
well, yeah, I mean, it is all about race because
I'm
when
just
they
making sure I'm on the same
finally
page.
meet up with Wheeljack halfway through the fucking film,
Because it sounds like Rings of Power. They didn't know
and
anything about
Wheeljack
Tolkien.
is a stupid VW van
Right.
in this,
Mhm.
and he looks, and he's only got a Peruvian. I can't do a Peruvian accent, but he's got a Peruvian accent.
Well,
And
didn't
then
he
the
do
main
Raul for MILF Manor?
that was Jose.
I don't remember his name.
And so he has this Peruvian accent for some reason. And then the main character guy's like, "Oh, dude, digging the accent. Oh, you know, I was gonna start speaking Spanish to you. You know, going on that." And I don't speak Spanish. I'm not being fucking. So then he goes off and says some Spanish, and then the most self-aware moment appears to happen because Wheeljack just goes, "Why did you just assume that I was South American? Because that's racist."
Oh, come on.
No, but it's like he's right because that guy is fucking racist.
I know, but it's just on the nose.
Oh, it's on the nose. Yes, it's absolutely on the nose.
Wow.
But it was just so fucking funny because this story about black and brown people is a bunch of racists and thieves. And this is what the director thinks of black and brown stories, eh? Woo!
I'm telling you, it's like they all have the same script. Exactly what Payne and McCain did with Rings of Power. Take two people who know absolutely nothing about the subject, lie like they do, and then turn around and go, we got the first black elf, the first black dwarf, the first black hobbit, the first black. And I'm like, I listened to an interview the other day with one of them, right? Because I'm working on this video. And I shit you not, it's the elf.
Yeah.
It's the black elf, right? The one
Yeah,
who's like,
he's
the one who's like, I injected my whole life into this. I brought capoeira into it. I'm like, yeah. Flying, jumping, flipping, elf. With the Brazilian martial arts.
Sorry, is this the elf that was saved by a fucking flower picking woman?
Yes, it is.
Oh, just asking.
Right. But he says, they asked him, what was your experience? What was it like filming this? He's like, he just did. You know what? We did it all for the fans. We had to sacrifice. I was like, did he just say sacrifice? I was like, I'm alone. And I'm like looking around like, did he just? I'm like, wait a minute, I'm fucking alone. Who am I talking to? Because I was so stunned. It's like I wanted to tell somebody. He's like, we sacrificed for 2 years filming alone on an island. I mean, you mean fucking New Zealand? And he's like sitting here. It's like, the guy acted like they were in the front lines of World War II.
I was going to say, did somebody just say, hey, dude, you're fucking nobody.
I know it was.
You're nobody. You're a fucking idiot that reads pre-written lines. Okay? That's all you are. You're not fucking special.
But here's the best as he says, and we spoke about Tolkien. Every day.
Yeah, I believe them. They said, all right, let's get away from Tolkien. Let's keep getting away from him. Let's not read the Tolkien's books. Yeah, I imagine they said that every day. Yeah.
But the way he said it, we sacrificed. And it's all, you know why?
Sacrifice Elvis.
For the fans. French. For the fans.
Really? Because the fans thought it was shit.
Right. See, they're trying a new thing now. I'm like, oh, wow. It seems like Amazon Prime has brought on a therapist and like a neurolinguistic programmer, because all of them now in kind of these new interviews, they're doing the same thing. Do you know how beloved this was in the world? This was the greatest event to happen. I mean, it's like,
no, it wasn't.
I know they're trying to
not even close.
I was like, they're trying to convince everybody that this was.
Dude, I watched it in bed half the time, and that wasn't the best event that was happening at the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's odd. It's just so odd. I'm like, is this what they really pay you for? Like, does he wake up in the morning? Okay, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. I just got to tell him whatever they tell me.
We'll talk about it. Yeah, adult pretenders, mate. They are the best, and by the best I mean fucking retarded.
Right. Well, I have a surprise for you. Did you happen?
I love surprises.
Did you happen to check out?
Yes.
You did what? You don't know what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I know what you're gonna say.
What am I gonna say?
HasLab's Dragonfly.
No, but okay, I'll see that.
Okay.
No, I want to show you some. It is. I know
We'll
you're
talk about HasLab's Dragonfly. Don't you fucking worry, people. Don't you worry, people.
I know you're gonna flip. I know you're gonna flip. Okay, now prepare yourself.
Oh, I have. Are you, right. Oh, whoa. Before you do,
Yeah.
are you talking about the Batcave? The bat suits?
No.
Because there's a better suit. There's a better picture of the bat suits now.
Oh no, I'd like to see that.
Oh, it was on Instagram. I'll try and find it.
I have not seen that.
Okay.
No, this is what I was. This is because I know who your favorite superhero is. So I was like, he's gonna have to see this. You see?
Well, my second favorite, but okay. Yeah, let's have a look. Oh, 1 in 3, Christopher Reeve.
Officially licensed. Because they do.
Can you go full screen? Can you go full screen? Can you go full screen? Please. Thank you. Thank you.
This is the first teaser. Then they'll do the second and the third.
Oh.
Yeah, this is just a teaser. But you know what,
dude,
they didn't.
my balls are tingling.
I know. No one has ever done a 1/3 scale.
Not a 1/3.
Mm-mm.
I'll take a 1/3.
Yeah.
I don't care if I have to put it in bed with me. I'll take a 1/3 Christopher Reeve Superman.
But guess what? They're gonna do
with fabric costume.
Fabric, yes, sir.
Fuck yes.
And they're doing Zod, Non.
Oh, they do. Are they doing? Well, it's not Feora.
No, it's the other one.
Yeah,
Ursa.
Ursa. Yeah. Hey, Josh.
I really love the way Zod looked in Superman 2. The way he came across.
Terrence Stamp's amazing. How can you not?
What the hell happened in the last movie I saw? He was playing a father who went to LA.
Well, that's it. Ooh, that's enough of that.
Yeah. So what were you going to show me? Did you see all the Dark Flash? I saw the Hot Toys expedition, and they showed. I didn't know Dark Flash was in the Flash.
Yeah, he's the main villain.
I thought the villain was Zod.
He's a villain.
Gotcha.
And then, but I think the overarching puppet master or whatever is Dark Flash. So.
But you know, in the figure that they showed, they kind of gave away how he. Have you seen the Dark Flash villain?
I've seen the figure, but I haven't like looked too much because I don't want to look too much into it. Because
you just got to look at it because it looks. Hey, hello,
dude. We only have one puppy left.
Robert.
What happened?
Santa. Where's Robert?
Ho ho ho! Well, Oz, let me tell you, I found him in the room with Mrs. Claus.
Oh my God.
I admired his technique, and then I sent him packing.
Oh my! Damn, son. What we got?
Vastis los.
Oh, I got Wanda finally.
Oh,
okay. Not only that, check this out. I got shipping notices for the So Anna Marie.
Mm-hmm.
And I got my InArts Joker shipped.
Oh,
I on the way.
I should have mine Friday.
You'll have it before me.
Fuck!
It's not there yet, Ash?
Not my InArts. No,
mine might actually arrive before.
I apologize for being late, boys. We've only got one more puppy left, and he's leaving Monday now.
Oh, do you see? This just came
yet. Shit.
Yesterday.
Oh my God!
That's the yeah. I cancelled mine.
Oh no, this is worth it. This is worth it.
That's from the first one. It's pretty.
I know. I like it.
Diecast. The helmet's die-cast.
I know.
It's got a good.
I had to make some decisions, and I thought I can't.
I got you. I've canceled.
I can't. I'm just not giving my money to Marvel anymore.
I got you, but
that's old school.
But what do you think of that? That's a good sculpt. I was surprised.
Yeah, it is. It is old school.
And that's die-cast, isn't it?
Yes.
Except there's only one bloody problem. I want batteries. Not this bullshit connect fucking plug USB.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute,
I
dude.
can't light it up. I've tried for 2 hours.
You want like 10,000 batteries to go in?
Yes, I like batteries. I'm so tired of cables. I just want to be able to put a battery in. When it's done, slap another battery in. Bada bing, bada boom. That's it. This whole
They
thing.
need rechargeable batteries in it.
So
And
the
then you
real
can
question
charge them
is,
up.
do I rock the Fison body for this?
For
Yes.
for the Wanda?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
bigger tits.
Now, do you see that? The engine on the back? The
Yes.
motor moves.
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't move right now because I need the damn plug. Because it says
Oh.
USB. Plug in
No.
the USB.
By the way, everyone's like horrified. I do not save these shipping boxes. I don't.
You
No,
don't? Oh
I
my
don't
God.
know.
How cool.
George,
Look, if I have
I would need another fucking house.
Yeah, dude. I mean, seriously.
Well,
man,
you could
come
make a
on.
cardboard house out of
Well,
the
you
box.
could. You could.
You could look like Mitzi.
No, I take him out and I throw the box, and I don't give a shit.
I have wanted to ask you. So
Hmm.
what do? You're standing there, and this guy walks up to you and says, "Do you want to die? Do you want to die? Do you want to
Hmm.
die?" That's what Missy does. Well, I'm like, someone needs to knock the fucker out. That's all.
Have we talked about?
That's what who does.
Have you talked
Huh?
about the change
What?
of the new Captain America title?
No, not yet.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Ask
No.
I don't.
Mitzi. That guy in the UK who's running around. He like broke into a woman's home and
George,
huh?
I'm a middle-aged man. I don't give a fuck.
I know, but he walks up. I said, I want to know what you would do.
George,
walks
he wants to fucking walk up on me. You want to walk up on me?
My favorite Yorkshire man. Look at that.
He's ready. He's
I'm
ready.
fucking ready.
Go for it.
Dude, I got
Dude.
presents around the front door.
Dude, I met a kid and gave a puppy to him with this hair.
Whoa.
What was I doing?
Whoa.
What was I
Did you
doing?
just say that the way you said it?
Well,
was
yeah, it's
kinda like-
a family, a whole family. That's the
I
thing
just-
about our puppies. I gotta
I
tell you,
just met a kid and gave him a puppy. Yeah, it's kind of like
well, his whole family.
Yeah, okay.
I do have to say, we have done a very good job placing the puppies with
Wonderful.
great families, and it has been. I didn't own dogs, and it has been a singular joy. By the way, if you go to Gilbert_and_Tallulah on Instagram, you can see the puppies, and you can see
What kind were they?
they were
36 double D.
F1B
Oh,
Irish doodles. So they're 25% Irish setter and 75% standard poodle. And
Wait,
we did
is
a
Doodle the little like one that fits in your hand?
no, a doodle is it's a designer dog. It's a
Ah.
it's a poodle mixed with something else. Usually
Gotcha.
a golden doodle is a golden retriever, but we spent a lot of time. The puppies are now 14 weeks old, and we basically raised them in our bedroom. So they were raised with a lot of love. They were socialized with dogs, so they're great. And what's really exciting is to see the look on kids' faces
Of course.
when they get the dogs. And there's only one left. And I was like, if we kept
Are you
one,
gonna keep it?
I want to keep it so bad, but what are we going to do with 4 dogs?
You just said you had one.
No, we
I
have 3.
misunderstood. You have 3 already.
We have 3
Okay.
dogs, and we had 8 puppies.
Oh, I
And,
got you.
and you know, we're supposed to we still have one left, and you know, it's great. They're great. But you know, we have and we're actually keeping some. People are taking vacations this summer, and we said, well, just bring the puppies back, and we'll dog sit them for you.
Oh, well, that's nice.
So, yeah.
Did you happen to see what I was shown as the J&D Christopher Reeve 1/3 scale Superman's coming out? The tease.
Bruh, you mean no, because I was too busy jerking off. Oh, wait, what?
Yeah. I can't believe that they're finally doing it. And they're going to do Zod, Non, and Ursa.
Well, what's really interesting is, not to spoil anything, but I think that the Flash movie,
Don't tell me Christopher Reeves. They somehow
I'm
did
not
it.
going to be cynical,
Oh,
but I'm just going to say that the Flash movie has allowed for every single DC character that's ever appeared in live action to be merchandised.
I got
Every single character.
but wouldn't they
Now,
have
the
to
question
go
that
to
I
his
have-
estate?
What's that?
Would they have to go to Reeves' estate?
Oh, I'm
to
sure
get
they
it?
would, but let me ask you this: the real question, boys, do you think we're going to get a re-release or not a re-release, but an updating of the Christopher Reeve Hot Toy figure?
Oh, yeah.
should do. Hope so.
Well, they're really look at all the releases. I will disagree with their Dark Knight release that they did Was it last week? They took Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight and put a blue head on him and blue gauntlets.
It's
It's
the
really-
100 Years of Warner Brothers.
But
I
it's
know,
so
but it
weird. They
looks
released a
bad
Gal
with it, too.
Gadot figure that's Wonder Woman, but that weird that Batman figure that's an amalgamate. That seems so half-assed to me.
Right.
A lot of
there's
people
no
said that.
thought, there's no thought in it. It's like we got to do something. Just do.
Why
something.
didn't they go back and give us like a Neil Adams,
Yeah.
a 70s
you
Neil
go.
Adams Batman?
Neil Adams, a Jim Aparo,
How
something.
cool would a Neil Adams Batman be from
There
sort
you
of like
go.
1976 or something?
See,
Yeah, yeah,
you're on the right path there.
No,
So we got a little bit of a look at the suits
Mm.
from the
yeah, that's better than what we had last week.
yeah. So there's your blue suit with pants.
I like these. I've seen these. The one, funny enough, the one with the diving suit, I think it's called Gotham Guardian. When I was zooming
Yeah, it's a
in,
real. Did
which
you send me
doesn't
that
make
link?
sense.
No. You know who did was Bob Dylan sent me a link of what that suit is.
I want all these suits. I just hope they release them.
Now let me ask you this:
Mhm.
Do you think you can buy bodies and put them in those suits?
That I don't know. I bet they'll be customized. We're going to try.
There's got to be something, please.
Because
be
they
something.
because the Batman suit that came with the armory, the Dark Knight Rises armory, you could use.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Was that the 1989 and Returns behind this new one? It looked like it.
I don't know. I mean, we saw. Look, I think, as I said,
Here it is. Sorry.
I think the Flash is going to be, in terms of stuff that they've released, the most. There's probably going to be more stuff that comes out from this one movie,
Right.
than
Wow.
ever.
How
Now, what do
long
you
has
guys?
it been?
Well, we know there's
There it is. I'll blow it up for you. I found all
yeah,
of
I
them.
think
from-
this display is just a display. I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
it's
No, this
unfortunately
isn't.
for us.
No, it is a display of what they have there.
No,
That's all the DC stuff, all of
I
it
don't
that they've
think
ever made.
the furniture around it, the display.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to release.
But you can look at how you can see the colors. Oh my god, dude! Oh my god!
oh yeah,
See, without
go
the
full screen.
light,
Go full screen. I don't care about your fucking login to Facebook.
I know it
That's
won't go
that's
away.
an incredible face sculpt.
It won't go away. Why don't you go
Go full
in?
screen. Go full screen. Hit full
I
screen.
did go full screen.
Go hit that full screen. Hit it.
I did go.
Look at that face sculpt, though, dude.
Yeah, but it's also Ezra Miller.
I know.
See, who does he look like? Doesn't that remind you of someone from BVS? Because it looks like he got into that chamber and got rebirthed.
I'm not going to say anything.
Well, all you got to do is look at the
I
outfit.
can't believe they released that figure right now.
It looks like Doomsday, their version of Doomsday from BVS.
Doom's Flash.
Now, what do you guys think of this 100th anniversary Warner Bros? I really like the stand.
Yeah, but they should have done
The stand,
die-cut
yeah.
sword, shield.
Which says exactly what you think of the figure, Robert.
Well, I mean, it's not that it's a bad figure, but it's like, how many Wonder Womans do we need? Like, why?
You can never get enough Wonder Woman.
This is the BVS Wonder Woman, but with brighter colors.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
I have to
They're
say,
both shoddy as fuck.
Okay, I got to log into Facebook.
And the
'cause this
best
shit
thing about
kinda
both of
great.
them, the stands.
yeah.
That's
But
the irony.
If I bought one, this is the one I would buy probably.
Hold on one second. I'm just.
But why didn't they do Linda Carter?
I don't know.
I'm gonna bring it right
Wouldn't
back.
that have
I'm
been
just gonna
cool?
log in real quick.
Yeah.
so I don't
do a
post something
dual,
from this
do a
shit.
dual Linda Carter and I mean, you knew they were going to do the Flash. I mean, it's a great, that face sculpt's incredible. And
Yeah, but Robert,
I know.
it's Hot Toys. So
Yeah,
we have no fucking clue if this is what it's going to turn out like.
It's true. And
It could
if it
turn out
does
to be
turn out well,
fucking
we're not
John
gonna
Lennon for all we know.
it'll be 2025, bro.
Yeah.
2025.
Oh,
But I
there
mean,
we go.
I like
There we
it. I like
go.
it a lot.
Okay,
Yeah,
here
it's a
it
great
is.
figure.
Here's
It's a great Flash suit.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got it already.
Ah. And you get the Flash ring as a
Yeah.
ah.
I'm going to wear that around so people know I'm married to the
But
Flash.
did you realize?
Yes.
Yeah, did you see that they put out once again? They put out the BVS Batmobile and the Justice League Batmobile, and then they put out the Batman Batmobile, which is Jost is already working on it.
And
Yeah.
whoa! I also saw them tweet out the Dark Knight Rises camo tumbler as well.
Yeah.
That I
So
want.
are they
because I
are they
missed
going to
it.
reissue the camo tumbler?
I
Okay.
think so.
Can we talk about what Yoast said? What Yoast is now making? That
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
talk
goes
in a
on
minute.
pre-order
We'll talk in a
tomorrow.
minute.
Okay.
Beauty.
We'll talk
Bruh.
about. Don't panic.
Bro, I'm not gonna say anything. I won't
We'll
say
do it.
anything.
We will do it.
Sorry, I'm late. I don't want to
This is the. Oh no. That. Oh. That's a custom.
Oh, here it is. This is the one that pissed me off. You got to take a look at it, Robert. This is it. This bothers me because this
Hold
to
on,
me
two
says
seconds.
lazy. Oh,
Is this happening or not? Is
You
that
mean the
happening
light
or
up?
not?
The
Yeah.
light up.
I don't
I've
know,
heard.
dude.
No, I heard it's going to be the thing that they did for Wakanda for Black Panther with the
Or-
light.
Or
Black-
like in Tron, this is there. It could be a material they use in films called Scotch light, where if you shine light on it, it
Yeah, that's
glows
the-
like this.
The Black Panther figure. This actually is not. I thought it was the Hot Toys until this is the statue that's in the center of the foyer. But
Okay.
they're going to use the light because for whatever reason, Howard Chan has stuck in his head that people like that light instead of actually fucking LEDs. Because I like the LEDs. They could have put the ribbon in there and it would have looked beautiful.
Yeah.
Apparently, if you put on the flash ring, you are married and a wife of Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
This is the figure that bothers me. That says, "Hold
Yeah.
on." That bothers me. That says, "Look at us." How do I?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
unfortunately
it's
very
the
lazy.
wrong- It's just not the right figure for it. It's like if it is, you'd have to rework the armor. It's just a
Why
different-
doesn't it have the blue pants? Again,
Right.
if you're gonna do something like this, you got to put the blue pants on the thing.
Well, it also just looks like it's a modified Dark Knight Rises figure.
Well, it is a modified Dark Knight Rises.
Well,
It
yeah.
is. It's Christopher Nolan's the same. Look at that.
I saw a lot of comments going, "Holy shit! Did you have a lot of Christian Bale Batman left over?
Pretty much.
Because this is lazy."
Yeah.
that's
You
kinda-
see, look at this.
The stand's great. The stand is absolutely
Now,
great.
man, you see here where do you see the arrow that I'm pointing to? Oh, you don't see that.
Well,
do you?
look, even the weapon, even the thing that he's carrying, the grappling,
Yeah,
whatever.
that's
It's from the movie.
yeah,
from the
all
movie,
of
yeah.
it is from the movie.
Yeah.
Now then you have this figure, which is gorgeous, which is beautiful.
Oh yeah. I might even get another one keeping a butt. And I've ordered this. I've
We were
ordered
pointing
this.
this out last week. Even the face it's like Michael Keaton. I'm convinced, I think you were saying this last week, that this figure was made for Batgirl.
What?
And
This
when
bike,
Batgirl-
the bike, yes.
Yeah, the bike and the figure, because the figure's face is totally Keaton.
Yeah, because this is not Ben Affleck.
No.
It doesn't look, but that's Ben Affleck in the movie.
Yeah, and that's his suit.
But
Wait a minute. Are you
in
saying that Ben
Batgirl,
Affleck is- Uh-huh.
Michael Keaton's suit is the one that he's wearing in this film.
Wait.
So he's not even in this suit in the film.
No, he's not in this suit at all.
Which suit is Michael Keaton wearing in Batgirl? The one we're showing
The
right
one,
now?
the one he's wearing in the Flash. It's exactly
Okay.
the same suit.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I think that whatever this is,
Mm.
because this bike was in Batgirl too.
Mm.
I think they had made this figure for Batgirl, and I don't know if Keaton was in this suit in Batgirl. I have no idea. Because if you look at it, looks to me like, see the extra added. He's got in the movie Batman he does a lot of stuff that like this extra added to me that looks like extra added protection,
Right.
like a back brace or a chest brace to make sure that he doesn't get hurt,
Mhm.
or something like you'd put on working out or something.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I think those are, those pieces that we see there. And it makes sense when you see what's happening in the Flash in this opening action sequence, because he does things that are a little beyond human.
A little Batman Beyond.
a little.
Let me
not
ask you a
Batman,
question.
but-
Hot Toys keep saying that the cowl is blue. To me, it looks black because in
No,
the
it's
trailer,
blue. It's blue. It's
It's
blue.
blue.
It's blue.
that looks blue to you.
Yes.
Well, not in
Oh.
this picture.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
not. It looks a little
Oh,
dark.
I can see the blue in this picture, but it is dark picture. But I can still see where the blue. That it's blue.
See there, I can
Yeah,
see
yeah.
a little bit of blue.
See, and a
Yeah.
lot of people are complaining about the suit, but I like the idea that an older Batman he doesn't
Okay.
go full on armor.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. If you wanted to do this, you should have just put him in the Kingdom Come suit.
Oh yes,
yeah,
that
dude.
would be beautiful.
Yeah.
That's
and
what
that
you should have
was-
done. That's what you should have
I
done.
totally, and surprising that they didn't, considering the golden armor Wonder Woman was Kingdom Come.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
But,
Essentially.
but
Yeah.
wait a minute. You think people would have liked that? The average person has only seen Batman. You know, Batman. Won't they think that, hey, he's just going
George,
Iron
this
Man?
is an original suit. This
I
is an
know, I
original
love
suit
the
that's never been
Kingdom.
made.
I love
So the
Kingdom.
public's not going to give a fuck.
Okay.
And
that
fans
Kingdom
are
Come,
going to love it.
all the king. Look, you know what I would love if I would kill for a Kingdom Come Green Lantern.
Mm.
Kill.
And he's in armor. He's in armor.
Yeah,
Green fucking armor, man.
Like that
Hell
with
yeah.
an older Green Lantern. Some third party, somebody, you know, Toys Era, please make me a king. As a matter of fact, why hasn't anyone made the Kingdom
Why
Come?
isn't Hot Toys
I
done a
wish someone
Kingdom
would-
Come?
Not today. I want
Juiced.
Oh,
Can we
that's
have
what
a
he-
Can we
that's
have a
what he should do.
Kingdom Come line of 1 in 6s, please?
Yes,
And
and
I
we
will-
don't. We
I
don't
will
mean that.
Kingdom Come all over you. For
Yeah.
that.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Well, I've
And
given the guy a lot of money. I can say some shit. All right.
I'm going to give him even more.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a surprise from Yost. Here, I'll show it in a little bit, but I'll have to take a break to go get it. But no, that's a good
Is it
thing.
really big?
Yeah, it's really big. Really big. It's
Oh,
in the
just-
water.
We got a Kingdom Come Superman, right?
Where?
Mhm.
You're pointing.
I have one too. I have one right.
Oh,
Right there.
beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
My Kingdom
Yeah,
Come
that's a
Superman's
beautiful.
there. Yeah, how great is that figure with a
It's
Fison body? Oh,
Each of the head sculpts are original
oh,
because your head sculpt is different to my head sculpt.
yes, it is.
Mm.
Yep.
Well, your heads are.
And there are only
supposed to be
75 of them made.
Yes.
different. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
It's a custom thing.
It's like a custom run.
And
Yeah.
that Fison body is just perfect.
Oh
on
my
it.
god, it's so good. And when I finally get these Modu cases up, I'm going to pose them with my Golden Armor Wonder Woman. That's why I got the Golden Armor Wonder Woman, because
Yeah, yeah. And all I
because
need
it's-
now is a Kingdom Come Batman to go with it,
and Green Lantern.
which this Batman could potentially do. I mean, this it's as close as we're going to get right now.
Yeah,
For the
yeah.
moment.
yeah. Or
So you
Nightmare
could have-
Batman.
Or night. Well, no, I know because my Nightmare Batman's with my black. Why gotta be black? It's with my black suit Superman.
Yeah, yeah. But okay,
So
now let me ask you guys.
I think this one.
I mean, Hot Toys, they dumped a lot of stuff on us this week. You know, with this, since last week, we thought the Batman Armory was big, but then all these new Flash announcements and the 100th Warner Brothers 100th anniversary. I mean, the 100th anniversary stuff really kind of bummed me out because they had the potential to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
They could have done anything for the 100th anniversary. Like, I mean, like you said, Zod, Ursa, and Non. I totally would have bought a 3-pack. No
yeah.
accessories, just Hot Toys, Zod, Ursa, and Non. With as long as they came with flying stands. You know, and maybe a cool background that had the neon Coca-Cola sign. I mean, or how cool would it be if it just had it just had Terrence Stamp when they first show up in that small town,
Yeah.
you know, when his hands are behind him. I mean, that would have been badass.
Mm.
This is what I don't like. They need old dudes like ourselves, maybe because I'm the most ancient of the three of us, to think this stuff up. Why they don't, you know, X06, when they think about Star Trek figures, the fact that they're doing like Disco McCoy, only someone like Nanjin Tam's crazy enough to do that.
Sure.
He loves Star Trek.
Yeah.
But they need somebody,
And it will sell out.
By the way, did you see that?
It will sell out.
Did you see the shot of Christopher Lloyd as Krug? The
Yes.
Bruh.
George sent me some figures.
Krug. I love
And it looks
incredible.
incredible. That sculpt looks incredible.
Incredible.
That's
See,
passion.
why can't you buy cases that look like this?
You can. This is what I've been trying to tell you forever. There are new companies popping up for cases. One, what was it, 2 weeks ago when we were here?
Oh,
Did
George, you
ever
need to
check
send
it?
me. Can you send me that company, please?
Okay. Absolutely. I'll do it right now. I'll show it to you. I saved it for you. Here is the company. I will try one more time. See if we can get this.
Is this, by the way, isn't this the 1 in 10? It wasn't that the 1 in 10?
It can do anything. That's the whole point. Is you can have it any size.
No. I mean, what was inside of it was actually that's not a 1 in 6. That's a 1 in 10.
No, they
Actually,
had
there was
1 in 10, 1 in 6, and they had 1/4, and they had 1/3. They've had different.
Oh, so okay. No. I'm just saying that one there was. I think that was 1 in 10.
That one there. You mean that we just showed there with the
Yeah.
Batmobile? No,
Yeah, I think that was the
1/6.
that
No,
was the one.
Yeah, that's Hot Toys.
Oh,
1/6.
isn't that 1 in 10 statue that they've done with?
Oh, that's the 1 in 10 is for the Batwing from the Flash, which is I don't know why they still don't get the point of following Yost. They're stuck. See, the problem is Howard Chan revealed a few years ago why he refuses to build these bigger diorama pieces. He says, our primary market is Hong Kong. That's it. Everything else is secondary and tertiary, which doesn't make sense to me because I would think it's bigger. But for some, they say that their Hong Kong market, do y'all believe that, is bigger than the global market?
Yes, I believe them. I believe them.
Really?
Do you know why? Yes, because the Chinese marketplace goes through Hong Kong. The Australian marketplace goes through Hong Kong.
Oh.
So
that's a good point.
by the time it goes out to us, the amount of sales that have already happened at point is going to be incredible.
Plus, there's also more people in China.
Much more.
Right, but Hong Kong. So he doesn't build them because he says the apartments are too small. There's no room for these big vehicles.
That makes sense, though.
Learn to apartment, bro.
I'm like, just make them for us. Put them. Whoever buys them, buys them. It's like, damn it, dude. So here it is. This is, and it just, I think it's either just finished or about to finish.
Oh, this is the Omni. Okay.
This is one of them.
This is interesting.
Yeah. What's this on? This is on Kickstarter.
Yes, sir.
And they're really going to deliver in June 2020.
Can you go full screen?
Yeah. Hold on.
And you might want to take that fucking music off.
There you go.
Thanks. Okay, let's have a look. Omni modular. Okay, modular system. Good.
But this is not 6 scale.
No. It's doing.
Okay.
It's doing things.
So you can hang this on a wall.
Oh, yeah. Expandable depth.
Wow.
Choose your team.
Oh, so it can be fantasy, sci-fi, and wow.
The biggest thing they've done are obviously all the files, the weight calculations, because people were like, "What?" They originally asked only for I think $4,000. They were over $300,000 or $400,000 now.
Wait a minute. How much does it cost?
No, the money they asked for in the pledge, not the thing. No.
Oh, I'm going to.
Is it still active? Because I'm not.
I do not know.
Oh,
Omni. I sent it to you a couple of weeks ago. Let me see if I find the link again.
In a world where one display case remains.
Well, I mean, I put my order in for the modular cases in January.
It's there. You got to go.
And I still haven't had a shipping date yet.
Here's the link. I'm putting it in the private chat.
Well, you know what? Mr. Wong was on a stream I was on 2 weeks ago, and he said if you order your Omni cases this month, they'll come in December. So
modular cases, you mean?
Yeah, modular cases.
Well, I ordered them in January.
Yeah, so you might be. I would imagine because it's probably he says it's a 7-month lead time.
Okay, so July.
Yeah.
Thank you, George.
Yeah. You know who else I would have loved to seen if they did in Kingdom Come? Was it Red Tornado? I always forget his name. Was it Red Tornado was part of Kingdom Come?
He was in Kingdom Come, yeah.
But it's just
it's not a major part.
Yeah, it's Captain Marvel who fights.
I like the way he looked. You know, have
Green Arrow, the thing again.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Green Tornado.
Magog. Have a Magog.
But I would love to see a Hawkman figure done right.
Oh yeah.
Especially after what Hot Toys did.
Dude, there was nothing cooler than Batman jumping out of the fucking plane with the rest of his crew during the fight. That was the coolest fucking.
Yeah, dude. Well, that's you know what?
Who could shoot?
That's what Yost should do.
Which
Yost should get the license to do all the Kingdom Come.
Yeah, he has a license for anything.
No, but he's asking people what he should make.
Right. So
that's
far
what he should.
What does he have? He's going to do a 1966 Batman and Robin double pack. So you have Batman and Robin plus their
Yeah, but I already
civilian
have-
counterpart. Civilian counterpart, double
Well,
pack.
yeah,
Yeah, Bruce Wayne, Alfred.
That doesn't excite me because I have mine right over there.
Well, then he's going to do.
Yeah,
Harley Quinn.
we got them. We've all got them.
Right,
Yeah, I
except
mean-
he's going to do it better. Remember, it's just like, how do we
Those
buy
Hot
figures?
Toys figures are pretty dope.
They're pretty fucking good. Those.
Yeah,
ones.
I mean, like you'd be hard pressed to do better than those figures.
I think they're going to sell it because he's doing double packs. I don't know. To
I mean,
get a civilian Bruce-
you know, I'll look at them. I'll look at them for sure.
What about the Eartha Kitt? You know, he's going to do Eartha Kitt.
Yeah, but here's the problem. Only
Julie
us,
Newmar.
He is going to do Julie.
but those aren't gonna. They're gonna sell to us idiots.
Gershwin.
There's a lot of us. I agree with you.
I'm
But
telling you, you make Kingdom Come figures, those
I
and you
believe
make
it.
them great because Yost. The thing is, the armor pieces, Yost will do a fantastic job, and he's got to come out. And the first one, like if he did that Green Lantern figure and it had maybe a light in it, an LED thing, the ring,
yeah.
you know, or whether it's a ring, the ring lights up and the power battery lights up or something. Yeah, the whole thing. I mean, if he did that, that would sell because
Of course.
the thing is, what I'm tired of is I'm tired of how many. Here's my philosophy about figures. What you want, like how many Darth Vaders do I own? What I want is the best Darth Vader.
Too many.
Right.
I want
I
the,
agree.
and if they give me like I never thought I would want to buy an Obi-Wan Kenobi figure, but I want to get that Obi-Wan Vader.
Which one?
The one where you see the half face revealed and stuff.
Oh,
Oh,
I've
that
got
Vader.
that on order.
I like
I've
that,
got
yeah.
that on order.
It's a
I agree.
badass figure. It's
Hell yeah.
But you know what? If someone never made another Darth Vader figure again, I
You'd
would
be
not
happy?
care. You know, I would not care.
Gotcha.
What I want to get is because and the thing is, I understand it's a market driven hobby. But look, you know that So Toys, like I said, they shipped my my Rogue. I got my shipping notice for the Rogue. To have the So Gambit and to have the So Rogue that I can put up with all of my mutants, I love that.
Yeah, of
No
course.
one was gonna make a comic accurate Jim Lee Rogue. Only So Toys was gonna make that, and to have it, if you like it, and those
I
things are gonna
haven't
sell.
seen it. I haven't seen it.
It's pretty good. It comes with 2 face
Because I
sculpts.
like Rogue.
Yeah, it's a great. It's the figure's Anna Marie.
Okay,
Oh,
I'll tell
okay.
you. Hey, all right, let me float this idea to you. Since Jost
Yost.
beef, since he has the license, and he's doing double packs, Carrie Kelly.
Ooh,
Oh,
yes, that would work.
Dude. Okay.
That's a
That-
seller.
Because you've already got the armored.
Second pack, Superman,
Joker.
Oliver
Green
Queen.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oliver Queen.
with one arm.
With one
With
arm.
one arm.
With
And his kryptonite arrow.
yeah, and you can
Oh,
have
yeah.
him shoot it with his mouth.
Yeah.
Oh God, I love that scene. Gotta watch it again. The way he was doing it, it was just.
I look, dude, that's exactly what they should really lean into. You know, and you know what I'd love to get? I would love to get proper
Oracle.
George
Oracle.
Perez. George
Can we have an
Perez-
Oracle?
Yeah, but George Perez Teen Titans, Wonder Girl, The Flash, Cyborg,
Hawk.
Raven.
Arsenal. Oh, Speedy would be Speedy.
Yeah, I mean, how cool,
Cyborg.
How cool would that be?
Raven.
See,
and
I
he
never
could- yeah.
understood if Cyborg
Oh.
was. Would you say Cyborg was more Justice League?
No,
or
dude,
Titan?
Cyborg is
no,
Teen
That's what I
Titans.
meant.
He's a
Titans,
Titan,
Titans.
George.
But
He's
the-
a Titan.
I know that, but in the world, they have them that he's pushed as both. So where do you
Okay,
think
that
he
was
really lands?
that was decades later.
Yeah. He's
Cyborg
a Titan.
belongs to George
Okay.
Perez and Marv Wolfman.
Okay.
He was, and ever shall be. They needed, rather than, you know, they should have put Green Lantern in. I understand why they put Cyborg in, but because Green Lantern was a cosmic character, and they would have had to explain where he came from. But come on, Cyborg's Titan.
Yeah, same with Martian Manhunter as well. So you do Robin,
right.
you do Wonder Girl
Yep, in the red suit.
in the red suit, you do Cyborg,
I forgot her name. The
You
one
do
that does
Raven,
demons.
and
Demons.
Kid Flash
you
in
do
yellow.
Beast Boy,
Yep,
and
yep.
and Kid Flash in yellow. Yeah.
Yep.
Hold on,
And
I'm
then,
gonna
and then
get
maybe Speedy as well.
And then you could do Hawk and Dove, and you could do all. You could
Deathstroke
do
and his like chainmail.
Oh, man, how cool! And a Brother Blood
Jericho.
and Jericho. Oh, Jericho, Brother Blood, because I love Brother Blood in that with the skull and the red and the cape.
Starfire.
Oh, dude, with okay,
In
Starfire
just
with
in a proper fucking bikini.
Yes, with rooted hair.
With rooted hair that goes
Long. Yeah.
long.
Dude, how dope would that be?
You can pay us anytime you want, Used.
I mean,
we are a fountain of ideas here.
But the thing is, though, that's what's really interesting is I think, you look at what McFarlane has been doing with, like, I don't collect the McFarlane toys, but they've been doing a fantastic job with the DC license. Really have been. And what is it? It's 6 scale. I mean, it's a 12 scale. I mean, they've really been, and they've really
McFarlane, killing it.
Yeah,
they've just got the Blizzard World of Warcraft license, Diablo license now.
Yeah, and you know what's funny about the McFarlane toys? I remember the very first Spawn figure that they released. That was an incredible. I mean, I wasn't into 6 scale figures yet because I didn't get back into 6 scale figures until like '99. Yeah, look at that shit. Now, is that McFarlane or no? That's old.
No, that's the
DC Direct.
I think these are the best figures that have captured Dark Knight Returns too.
Yeah.
So just imagine those in 1 in 6.
But the thing about those is that they're comic art stylized. Yeah, I like what like Sideshow did with the animated Star Wars 6 scale figures when they made them look real, so you can put them with anybody. They made like the animated and which bothered me when Hot Toys leaned into the what if Marvel stuff. I wish they had made them look like they belonged in the real world. Like it was not animated. But
I wish they would do Hush. That's also one of my favorites.
Oh my god.
That has a lot of great.
A really good Poison Ivy.
I'm gonna get so made fun of on this stream. There's the suit that's in. That's
what I said. I think this is a sort of homage to to his suit from Hush.
But what were the wings on it? Did you see the one with the diving gear?
Yeah, I thought that was more like an Azrael. I don't know what it was. But by the way, dude, Yost should make an Azrael figure.
Well,
just to make Az happy.
I heard
just shut me up.
I did hear he's going to make the Flash Batwing. I hope so.
Great. That means I have to buy another one.
Well, yeah, you have a matching pair. Speaking of Batwings,
dude, I'm gonna have my Batwing fight my Snowspeeder for all eternity on the ceiling here.
My Snowspeeder.
I thought my Snowspeed. Right, I paid for my Snowspeeder.
So I paid. Did you pay for shipping?
Delivery.
Yeah, me too.
And then I got a message saying, "Hey, your FedEx is getting delivered today," and I was like,
"Oh, come on!
Your Snowspeeder is getting delivered today?"
It was something complete.
Oh, was okay.
And I was like, "Fuck!" Because I actually thought it was the speeder. I thought it was the snow speeder. So hold on, I'm looking at the.
And I got my new pistol. Sorry,
it looks like a glide. Kind of looks like a glider maybe on the back.
And I got my.
It might be like his suit against Firefly or something. Maybe.
Oh.
I got my
resistance suit or something. I don't know.
I got my pistol finally for Deckard. I told you I've been finishing him every week, so I got this custom one.
Nice.
Where'd you get that pistol?
I got it from Hong Kong.
Nice. Now, is that the figure that came out last year? I have that figure.
No. This is a custom figure
from Modulcase, Singapore. Yeah, you can see Modulcase, Singapore.
Yeah, that's a great. That head sculpt is dope, dude.
See, this is the stuff I've been sending suggestions because Yost is like, what kind of figures would we make? He's like, we should pick up stuff that other people haven't done. I'm like, you should do Blade Runner,
and all the replicants, Leon, Chris, Zora, and
stuff that customs have been doing for years that the big boys won't pick up. And so he was saying that's why he wants to do. He wants to do the Hulk series they were talking about. The television Hulk. He wants to do that.
No.
Bill Bixby.
Yeah, Bill Bixby. You heard that in the video, I'm sure, Robert, that he did.
Yeah, and I was just like, no, I don't care.
You don't think I would sell out like a Hulk from this show?
Well, are you talking Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno as well?
Yeah, to do.
I mean, maybe as a 2-pack, but the thing is, people think that. Look, I love Lou Ferrigno. I love that show growing up, but it's a little goofy now.
Well, it has its.
And the thing is, here's what you got to gauge. The reason Hot Toys did not make their 66 Batmobile was that the Burt Ward and Adam West Batman figures didn't sell. They didn't sell well for the longest time. You could pick those up.
Now on eBay, they're like what, 1,000 for the pair?
But that's only because of Yost's 66 Batmobile.
Oh, okay.
So here's the thing. I don't think that if you go back and you do the televised figures, because the design of those figures is primitive compared to the modern age. Whereas if you like, they're always, now that Yost is making what he's making, we haven't talked about what he announced this week, but I need to buy a second set now. I need another Burt Ward and Adam West Batman.
Me too. But that's why he's making them, because he's like, he's
making them to augment what he's already selling.
He is, because he says he had a lot of people who reached out, both in the Facebook group and emailed him, and he said that they bought the Batmobile, but they don't have the figures because they're going for too much. So
but that's but they're going for too much because they didn't sell it first, and now all the people that had them are making a mint. I mean, I think what people want are cool figures,
of course,
and I think that like a TV Hulk is when you've got a Gladiator Hulk from Ragnarok, whether you like Ragnarok or not. Gladiator Hulk figure's dope.
That's a beauty. I have it.
And it's like, I mean, I understand, but most people today, if you didn't grow up with the Hulk, I mean, people love the 66 Batmobile because every kid when I was growing up had the Corgi, and I'm older than you guys.
Okay, but whoa. I think we're thinking a bit too big. I think we're thinking open market here. Used is doing very, very much niche stuff.
You know what? That's a very good point. Yeah, it's a very good point.
When he's selling these Bat computers and things like this, they're selling in low numbers.
Yeah,
low numbers, but enough to cover the costs and enough to make a little bit of profit for him. And you can't begrudge him that. You cannot begrudge him that.
Not.
So when he's creating these figures, we're not talking open market figures here. We're talking niche figures. So how many figures does he have to make for him to turn over
he said all the figures
an acceptable profit for doing
it. You make very salient points. That's I didn't think about that. You're absolutely
Yost said he would never release. People were asking him in that live stream how many figures, what were you looking? He's like, all of them will be limited releases and one-time runs. None of this, we're going to come back. I think that was a little bit of I don't think he's a very nice guy, so I don't think he was taking a dig at Hot Toys. I took it that way. But he said there wouldn't be a figure run above 1,000. That would be the
correct me if I'm wrong here, but the reason why the BVS Batwing was ultimately cancelled is because he had 25 or is it 25 orders and he needed just a bit more than 25.
I think it was like 45 or 50 because the mold was too expensive.
Right. So let's say he got the number to cover 50. That's not a big number.
No. And he would sell out that Bill Bixby Hulk. All of us idiots would buy it.
Of course. Look at his audience. He has enough market.
Bill Bixby, Louis Ferrigno 2-pack. That's how you should do that.
Yeah,
not
today's technology.
Should be a 2-pack.
And you know what? I underestimate the power of the retro. A lot of people, because kids, even younger people, I say kids, college, people in their 20s and 30s, they have access to everything now. And a lot of people have probably gone back and watched that show and like it. And putting those figures up on the shelf, that's a fun thing to have. I mean, I am wrong. I stand corrected.
So somebody just made an interesting point. What if you made a Michael Knight and Kit?
Oh, he's been talking about that day.
Oh, he's been talking, dude.
Knight. He's making the Kit. He's making Kit.
Well, you know what? Martino Simone sending over the Kit Playmobil. I was so happy to get that shit. That stuff is dope. I didn't even watch Knight Rider as a kid. I have a friend who's an editor and a director he has a Knight Rider. He has one of the cars. The original
Trans Am.
He has it with the working lights. And Terry Metalis, who is the showrunner who ran Picard season 3, he has 2 DeLoreans. He's got the kitted out Back to the Future DeLorean, and he has a standard DeLorean. And so whenever there's like events, it's his DeLorean that you see showing up to things.
Well, wow. I'm way ahead of you. I was when Robert finished his point, I was going to say, what about an Enforcer and the A-Team?
Dude. I mean,
What about Lee Majors as the Fall Guy?
Oh,
or
yeah.
the
You know-
$6 million man.
$6 million man.
Bring back. I mean, all that stuff would be fantastic. Look, I want somebody to bring back. I mean, Hot Toys did 3 or 2. Planet of the Apes, all the old Mego lines. You know, bring them back. But again, Yost can only make so many things. I mean, it's so funny to me. I've been buying stuff from Yost for how many years now?
I've been going on 7 because I knew him before he did when he was doing them about 2 at a time.
George, do you have the Death Star with the 35-inch flat screen?
Yep.
Buck Rogers and a fighter.
I was gonna get rid of it.
Oh,
funny
dude.
enough, 'cause
You're gonna get rid of that?
I was thinking of getting rid of it because I
Think
was
about me.
waiting. You want it,
Dude.
because the thing is it's been years since I've had that. I've been trying to make a display area where it was going to be all the Star Wars dioramas, and I put them everywhere except it won't fit.
Dude,
So I have to either wait till I move or I have to just keep holding on to it. And I feel it's a sin.
That's where I discovered Hot Toys, Yost, Jazz Inc. And I went there to buy it. I literally was going to buy it, and it was gone.
Oh,
who's Lee Major's psychic in Fall Guys? Howie. Howie. So you could have a 2-pack.
Well, you know, have you seen the trailer for? I bet.
What about Heather Locklear?
I bet you guys haven't seen it at CinemaCon.
Heather Thomas.
Heather
Thomas. They showed us the trailer for they've made a Fall Guy movie with Ryan Gosling playing the Fall Guy.
No.
The trailer looks great. They showed us the trailer at Comic-Con. No one's been talking about this, but it looks great.
Why is no one talking about it?
I don't know. But the movie looks amazing. And I was like, who's going to a Fall Guy movie? Fall Guy movie. Ryan Gosling's playing the Fall Guy, and it looks incredible.
Oh, holy shit. We should have a look at the trailer.
Oh, is the trailer up?
We got a 40-second trailer.
Yeah, they showed us the full trailer at CinemaCon, and it looks really good.
I think we've got a 40-second trailer. Let's see if we get away with it.
In a world
where Ryan Gosling's got his top off.
Yes, it's true.
Okay, let's have a look.
I haven't even seen this. I think this is a fan trailer.
Is it?
Yeah,
it's showing clips of the.
Yeah, it doesn't look. Maybe it is clips. I don't know. It doesn't look like.
I'm muting it then.
Yeah, it doesn't look like what we saw. Yeah. This isn't what we saw.
Right.
Because that's Aaron Taylor Johnson.
That is. Yeah. Who's on the screen now?
Who's he playing in the Marvel movie?
Well, he was Quicksilver. He's
playing
Kraven the Hunter.
Kraven the Hunter.
Okay.
And they showed us the trailer for that at CinemaCon.
Oh, how was it?
Dude, it's hyper violent. I was like, oh.
Well, Kraven.
Okay. Yeah, it's hyper violent. And I was like, I had no interest.
No, interesting.
Because it was like he's an animal rights advocate. I was like, what is this? When I saw the trailer, I'm like,
stupid.
Okay.
He's what?
When you see the trailer, you'll be like, okay.
Wait a minute. He's an animal rights activist, Kraven the Hunter?
Yeah. That's how it was described until I saw the trailer. I'm like, okay.
A hunter.
Let me just say, he dispatches a lot of fools in many interesting ways. It's definitely the trailer had a definite John Wick vibe to it. And I was like, all right.
Speaking of which, John Wick 5 has been confirmed.
Oh,
sweet. That is sweet.
Now, come on now. I don't have to say anything, but did you really think
that it wasn't going to be?
No, of course you knew. Yeah. Well, they said it 2 days after it was released. Is there going to be one? He's like, we don't think so, Ryan. We're going to take a break, but you never know if there's some juice in the tank, some gas in the tank, because we're going to go back to Tokyo in September.
Dude, I loved 4.
A lot of people didn't.
Apart from the first one, which is just perfect running time.
It was
perfect. I thought 4 was the best out of the other two, out the rest.
My problem with 4 is, I will say I have one problem with 4. One, I love them
Credits,
all.
that it ended. Still not
no,
playing.
Yeah.
not enough. No, I don't think there was enough story. There were some action sequences which were way too bloody long without story. You can't have, if you turned on the movie and killed the story in just action, you're gonna fall asleep. There's only so much action. You need story. I think you need story to keep it.
Dude, I thought they set it all up at the beginning.
Need to
There
be
was a
cut
lot
by
of
30 minutes.
setup at the beginning, and then they were like, right, are you with us?
George has a point.
Here
though.
we fucking go.
If
George
you
has
cut
a point.
if you cut 30 minutes out of it, I think it would be a tight film. Because number one to me was perfect. Enjoyable story,
Yeah.
surprises, mystery. Number two built on that. And three was like,
There's just a dog.
I know. And four is kind of like, it's like they had their 3-act play. 1, 2, 3. And then 4 is like, it needed to be really tight. This was just like, I felt like it was going longer. And when the director spoke later, he says, yeah, our original cut was 4 hours. And they said it was horrible.
I've got a question that has nothing to do with what you're saying. Do you think
Okay.
Yost is going to create his own unique bodies, or is he going to outsource the bodies?
He said, he said originally they would make them, but
Because that's a tall order.
But
I
if
don't know,
if those bodies are gonna do all the figures, though,
well, Fison will do it for you. They do it for companies. You just tell them what you
just
want.
don't play right. Okay, if you go with Fison, there is one thing that you have to do: get rid of the feet. We can't have the boneless, floppy feet.
Oh,
The feet have got to be, because no, sir. We need some structure for those feet.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, see, those got the plastic on. Yeah,
Yep.
some of them are all seamed all the way through, and they got floppy feet. Yeah.
I need these feet are, and I also need them to work with Hot Toys. Damn it.
Yeah.
And yes, all you degenerates.
The Bane figure coming out from Hot Toys is a seamless body.
Yeah. Yep.
And it's been created uniquely for Bane.
And why isn't Wanda seamless? Why isn't Wanda a Fison body?
Look,
There's no consistency. No consistency.
I mean, I love this figure, and if you put the cape on her, look, the reason I got this figure is because this is the X-Men Wanda, and I've got I've got all my big third party, even though some are better than others. I have a lot of
Hylock, yeah.
I've got a lot of these third party. I bought a collection of third party X-Men figures.
I just want Olivia Munn.
Well, don't we all?
Yeah.
But I needed this to go with the Quicksilver, but it's a really, I like this figure, but the shoulder joints, when you put the cape on, she doesn't have them. But why everyone's saying get the Fison body? My only problem is every time I've ever tried to modify a Hot Toys figure, I mess it up.
Yeah, you got to take one that you want to trash and work on it and experiment, because that's the only way I did. I've destroyed too many.
I know, and I'm like, I can't take the figure. I can't do it. I can't. So yeah. In a world where I mess everything up and it costs me hundreds of dollars and I get frustrated and throw things away, and Elizabeth wants to know why I'm so angry. Because I just messed up a $300 figure. If she knew how much stuff I've wasted, she'd be like, you're out. You're out on the street. You're out of the family.
When I was doing my house, dude, when we were cleaning up all the house and making it a house again instead of a warehouse.
You didn't like the warehouse?
Couple of the 1-in-6s had to.
Did you get to
go?
When we moved to it was such a mess. Like because I was going through things and I had boxes I'd never opened. So I was opening things and strewing it all over. It's just garbage. And then there were some things I just threw away. Like, I don't need this. It's gone.
Oh, I got brutal. I ended up getting brutal with that sort of business.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get brutal when the modular cases come and brother comes up next. We're going to get brutal with the attic. The attic's getting cleaned out, completely cleaned out. Like, everything's going. Every bit of furniture, everything.
I got to, George, let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
Is there a reality where you'd ever throw away your Hot Toys boxes.
Yeah, I guess. I doubt it. But I like the boxes, but my problem is, I was telling Az the second show that I ever did with him, is that I have no more space now for the boxes.
That's now above these bookshelves. You can't see, but I have like my favorite Hot Toys boxes. So when I walk in, it looks cool.
I love that.
Yeah, and I'm like, here's the thing: the Module cases, if you buy the little drawers that go underneath, which I have for the DX60s, you can put all the accessories just in little boxes underneath the drawers, so you have them. Because I figure this way, I'm going to die.
And the boxes.
Yeah, I'm going to die in like 25 years because I'll be 80 or whatever. So at some point in the next 25 years, I will leave this earth. And the question is, this is what I think. I'm like, would my next of kin think about reboxing the figures and selling them? or they, because literally I'm only thinking about my next of kin. Like, and I feel like if I die, because when you shuffle off this mortal coil, people just let people come to your house and take shit.
I fucking hate that.
5 cents.
I have stickers. I will curse you. Don't finger fuck my shit. Treat it with respect.
Well, it's almost like I used to write this. I haven't done it in a while, but I used to write I had an in case of death envelope in my drawer in my desk that said, "Here's everybody you got to call, and here's what I want everybody to have."
I've done one of them. In mine says, "In case of death, don't touch my shit."
Yes. See, that's what I said.
No, for me, I had a thing that listed everything, all the friends that I wanted to come first, like Dave, my friend Dave Hargrove. He has to look at my books and my movie collection first, and he gets to take what he wants.
Wow.
And I haven't done this in like 10 years, but I feel like with Hot Toys box. With the Hot Toys boxes, I should leave like a letter that says, "Okay," but who's gonna know which accessories and which figures go to which box? I mean, it's just like, and do you want to go that far? But then I just imagine somebody cursing me, going, "Well, Elizabeth, be like, at least Rob, if you knew that these figures were valuable, you could have left the boxes." So right now the boxes are all around here, but I'd like to get rid of them.
I even used to collect the cardboard ones together because I wanted to have the whole piece, but then I was like, nope, I got rid of the cardboard ones, and now I've got them.
The cardboard, the shipper boxes, you just saw me tear one up. It's like,
right, but I used to have them in there because
that's how you'd sell them. You put
every once in a while I want to get rid of them because I'd get gotta admit this. I'm sure it's happened to both you gentlemen, but you buy a figure. It's been a while. You're up late. You're talking, gaming, working on, doing whatever. You're tired, and you see a figure. Wow, that's amazing! I gotta have it. And you go buy it. Then you find out a year later you got 2 of them because you forgot everybody thought the first one.
Oh, been there.
I've never done that.
Do you know what I did that with something? I did that with something really expensive, and I didn't realize I'd ordered 2.
Okay.
And then I was like, "Wow, what?" I noticed like, "Wow, how's this much been taken out my bank?"
Yeah.
And then I found out very quickly when I got a delivery of 2 of them, and I was like,
and so I put it on eBay, got rid of it, and it sold. No, but it's hilarious.
By the way, you know what I just ordered from Amazon? They're expensive.
Condoms.
No.
Socks.
I found really
nice condom socks.
Batteries.
No.
Elastic bands.
Really nice.
You said guess, Robert. I'm guessing.
Oh. No, really nice hard shell boxes for the prisoner figures.
Oh,
like yeah, and 2 were $48, so they're expensive. But so I had to get 4, even though I only want to put 3 figures. So I'm gonna. These are the crowdfunded prisoner figures that I have over there, but I wanted to put them in special, and Amazon, of course, had them. So I'm like, oh, give those to me.
Where the
So they should be here Saturday. I can't wait to put my prisoner figures in them.
Oh, Robert, I saw the Transformers film.
You did?
Mm-hmm. Today.
And?
Fucking dog shit.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, by the way, you know how you said, how you said, but what about Unicron as?
Yeah, what about Unicron?
Yeah, you see Unicron in the trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
No.
He's got about a combined maybe 1.5 minutes of screen time.
I thought it was going to be like a big plot point, like he was coming to Earth.
Oh, it's a plot point. He's just not fucking ever seen.
Oh.
It was awful. And do you know what the director's black and brown stories are, Robert? They're victims and criminals.
Oh, well.
It was dreadful.
It's set in the 90s. Was there good music?
No. They had there was a couple. It's 1994. There was a couple of little bits of hip hop here and there, which were okay. But when the actual score of the film came in, it's
not good.
No,
by the way,
just so generic and immediately forgettable.
I just want to point out in the chat, Ox Meat Pete says, since you showed the prisoner toys off, I started watching the show for the first time. Awesome.
Oh, wow.
Well, then I would like to say, Ox Meat Pete, you need to go back and watch the quintessential analysis of the prisoner that Az and I did. 18 episodes. We did a introductory episode and 17 reviews of all 17 episodes of the prisoner. Essential viewing. That's how Az and I got started streaming together.
Wow.
Yep. People don't even know. You know what's so funny? I've often wondered, like, unless people look, but I think YouTube needs a way to, like, I know we've got playlists and all that, but you know, those are great. I thought those were really worthwhile shows, and it'd be nice to keep them in some kind of rotation. But you know, what can you do?
Well, Rob, you said, Rob, you were collecting mutants, right?
Yes.
Did you see, you know, I don't know if you've seen this. I'm sure you have. But Sideshow has a mutant that they put up today.
Oh,
there you go.
What?
Yeah, Sideshow has a mutant they put up today from Mondo.
Oh, but that's not 6.
It's 1/6 scale Mondo. Yeah. It's Mondo's 1/6. Yeah.
Wow. See, okay,
but
but here's the thing. The mutants I'm collecting are the movie mutants.
Oh, this
Not
is from
so
the
much.
X-Men cartoon that we grew up with.
Yeah, the animated, which is really cool. Now, if somebody's going to say to me, they're going to go, "Well, Rob, you bought the Sideshow Cyclops, and you bought the Sideshow."
The Sideshow Cyclops, by the way, is fucking mint.
Dude, come on, that figure
with the leather jacket.
Boy, that's really cool.
And the Gambit, and the Wolverine.
Well, they have Gambit.
So good.
They have Gambit. It's beautiful. The one that Mondo did. Have you seen it?
No. I didn't get that.
They've got.
I mean, I've seen it. I just didn't.
Oh, wow.
I mean, that's really cool.
Then we had She Twat. Is it true that they're making they're continuing the X-Men animated series?
Yeah, X-Men 97.
Yeah, but
don't get too excited just yet, man.
It's
2023. Remember,
how can you fuck up an animated series? Movies
easily.
TV?
It's 2023.
All right, okay, I'll give you that.
You know what's so funny too about the X-Men is what was baked into the X-Men was, call it wokeness, call it what you want. It already, and then they're just trying to. You can't put more into it because it's baked into the concept, yet they will and destroy it. I mean, it's one of the great I remember reading God Loves, Man Kills, which is a separate X-Men graphic novel from the early 80s. And that, when I read it, I want to say I was probably in junior high. That blew me away, man. I was like, wow. You know, I talk about being aware of there's a comic book property. Like nowadays, you can't even read mainstream comics. They're so difficult. Like they're so awash in identity politics and virtue signaling. But you go back 40 years and you look at God Loves, Man Kills.
Right.
That was a comic book, man. That was a graphic novel. And that talked about tolerance in a much more mature way than anything we get today.
Yeah, but there's a huge difference between social issues and social justice.
Oh yes, 100%. But
X-Men used to thematically, you could, because it was open for interpretation.
Yeah.
You could thematically say that it dealt with social issues.
Yes, absolutely.
Star Trek dealt with social issues. It wasn't
Yep.
woke. It wasn't social justice. It was social issues.
Well, you know what
Most
else?
of the issues we dealt with were morality stories, morality issues.
You know, I'm a big, people will probably hate me if I say this, but I'm a big Ayn Rand, people say
Ayn Rand?
Ayn Rand.
You're Anne Frank?
Ayn Rand.
Oh no, but I can't say that.
The Fountainhead, Atlas Shrugged.
Oh yeah.
Atlas Shrugged, amazing.
You
I've
know,
been told to read these.
And Atlas Shrugged. Start with Atlas Shrugged.
You would love.
Not
now,
the Fountainhead, Atlas Shrugged.
Well, also the Fountainhead too. But I mean,
it is. But I'd start with Atlas Shrugged first. They even tried to make a movie, and I read Hollywood tried to stop it. Many times.
They made two. It's not good.
Oh,
not good. 2 parts. And I discovered her when I was in junior high. She wrote a science fiction novel called Anthem. And I read it in one sitting in my junior high school library. I skipped 2 classes, and people were like, why did I got in trouble? I got in trouble for being so sucked into a book that I didn't leave my library, and I got in trouble for it. But yeah, I mean, it's and in a way, people, you know, it like Star Trek. Star Trek it's elite.
Yes,
Star
except
Trek
it's elite, but there is a meritocracy in there. You can't just.
That's what I mean. But that's what I mean. It's the best of the best. It's you have to work hard. It's not an elite like now you're born into some elite system. It's what I mean is to say is it's the best of the best. It's the people that work hardest. You have to be that way, otherwise you're not going to survive on the final frontier.
No.
And I've always thought
you're not going to end up with Knight Rider Kit.
That's right.
No, you're right, Robert. I've been dying to show this. I have sent this to Yost. I'm hoping that he figures out how they did this. Okay, you remember Fandom? Fandom has come out and they're doing the builds where you could build the Enterprise or you could build that.
Do you know what I did yesterday?
I love that.
I reordered my Enterprise D. I got up to issue 44.
Wow.
44. I've issue 44, so I re-upped my order. Starting with issue 45 so I can finish. Have
you ever completed any one of those? I'm just starting. This is gonna be my first because I've looked at it for years and never done it.
Okay, I'll be honest. I'm almost done with my space battleship Andromeda. Almost. Okay. From Star Blazers.
Is it difficult?
That one is incredibly difficult because it's 4.5 feet long and it's gigantic and it has hundreds of fiber optics in it. Hundreds, but you know what's really funny? No, I'm going to tell you. Don't tell anybody this. So the guy, what I didn't get from Hachette was the Partworks Space Battleship Space Battleship Yamato.
Okay.
I got the Andromeda, but I didn't even know they made the Yamato because Hachette only sells to Japan. Okay. So I had to get a Japanese buyer to get me these pieces. And I started getting the pieces when Az and I were streaming during the pandemic. So it took like 2 years to get all the pieces. So my Japanese buyer calls me and goes, I got it. This is like 6 months ago. He goes, dude, there's a Yamato up for, or actually, no, it started out with Tim Eldred, who does the Space Battleship Yamato website, the Star Blazers website, our Star Blazers. Right. He calls me and goes, on Japanese eBay, somebody is auctioning off all 120 issues. 120 issues of the space of the Argo from Star Blazers. I'm like, what? And it's a great price. So I call Cat Hand's agent. I contacted Cat. I'm like, bro, I gotta have it. Like, because every Japanese person understands. You go, bro. So I won the auction. I won the auction. I won it. This is like 4 months ago.
Way to go.
And it came. So I paid the shipping. The DHL shipping to get the pieces. It's going to show up in these gigantic boxes, and I have to figure out what's my cover story going to be with Elizabeth. I mean, these boxes.
They were just sent to me.
They're huge.
You're right. Okay.
Gigantic. So I want all of you. What fabricated story can I come up with?
Robert, I've got it.
Just tell the truth.
I've got it. Right. When you go into these situations, I can tell you're thinking defensively. Yeah. That's what you're thinking. You're like, I've got to create some sort of story. I've got to grovel. I've got to do this. No. Fuck that, mate. You got to go in on the attack, right?
Just lay it down.
When it arrives, right, she looks at it. She goes, what the fuck is that? You got to turn around and go, if you fucking love me, then you will fucking let me have it. And if you don't, oh no.
Okay, now
You got to go on the attack. No, that'll freak. She'll be like, what?
Okay, now hang on a second. Here's the thing. So she was all down with this with the space battleship Andromeda.
Yeah.
The problem was, I told her it's only going to take me 2 or 3 weeks to finish it.
Was that 3 years ago?
3 months later.
Oh.
3 months later, she just finally moved. She's like, I want my kitchen back because it kept expanding. Here's my problem. So already I'm in the doghouse.
Do you want to be stuck in the kitchen? Do you want to be stuck in the kitchen? Do you want to be that stereotype of a woman stuck in a kitchen? I am freeing you from these shackles.
But the difference was I was the one in the kitchen surrounded by giant boxes of pieces of us.
We are
like
subverting expectations of a kitchen.
Yeah, we could do that.
Anyway, that Hachette, I mean, dude, it comes with all the fighter craft inside. You can open it up and you can see the rotating thing where the fighters are dropped out of the. Oh, dude, I can't believe.
Beautiful. Well, that company's back, and I found, I don't know how it happened, but they make kit, right? So they make the 1/8 kit. Well, I found the link. There's an entire mod community, people who create customs for every one of the Eagle Monster for the fandom products. I have no idea.
Yo, what are we looking at?
Here it is. You're about to see it.
Okay, you're gonna have to mute that, George.
God.
Well, he made a mod. He custom made a dash so you could slap it in here.
Is this for 6 scale?
1/8, but he will customize it to 1/6 if you want.
But 1/8 is that's what
for their
but
product.
that's what the product, the build kits, because I have the DB5.
Right, but that's what it is. He makes customs for fandom's
Dude,
products.
this is amazing.
Full screens, everything, and I'm like, Juice could put this in the Batmobiles because the BVS would have been perfect with this, or even the Batwing.
Wow,
because they're fully functional monitors.
I want a sassy talking car.
Come on in, that would be cool,
dude.
That's great.
Did you buy this?
Yeah, you can buy it. It's in the UK. It's £100. I think he has it listed for. He has it listed for £52 plus shipping.
Wow.
You know what I bought? Off
elastic bands, batteries, condoms, socks, underwear.
No. So have you seen the guy, the 3D
newspapers?
No, the guy who makes the 3D Enterprise bridge.
No.
Oh yeah.
The eBay one.
Yeah, it's like it's like $700 for each
like
station.
$7,000 to get it.
Yeah. But he makes a Q judge's chair.
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful.
And I got it for my Exo.
You know he's from Texas.
He is?
Yep, San Antonio. It's on his eBay thing.
Oh man, that Star Trek bridge.
Was it good?
It's come on.
I know, because sometimes you look at it and it looks great on eBay, but you get it and it's like,
oh, I don't know. I haven't got the chair yet. This is the thing. The chair was like not very expensive. And it's a chair because I love chairs, and I got it because Q. And what I want to do is I want to build like get a piece of metal that like I can mount on the wall because he floats the float. Yeah. So I want him to be, because I'm finally, now that the Bespin Luke has come out, I can take my DX Bespin Luke out of the box and I can put I want to stick up above me the bottom of the gantry where he's hanging off the thing, or I can display him someplace where I've got the Millennium Falcon cockpit. So I can have the cockpit underneath Luke's. So I don't care. But that chair, I want to do the same thing, is get a metal piece so he can be floating. Because why not? And if it's a good chair, then I'll because that Enterprise bridge, dude.
You see, somebody did a
it's 700
floating DeLorean.
Say again?
Yeah. A 6 scale floating DeLorean?
No, I don't. It's not 6 scale. It's small, much smaller. But they did I think it's approximately that big. But they did a using magnets. They did a floating DeLorean.
Oh, I didn't know that.
On a stand. So
Yeah, that would be the best, but it would be better if it was a 6-scale floating DeLorean
Oh.
with magnets. How cool would that? But that's
You need some powerful magnets for that.
That bridge is it like 14 pieces and each piece
It's 7,000 total. I went through it because I was like, once you buy, because it's $700 a piece, which is,
yeah.
I think he's gone the wrong way for it. I think it needs to be like max $1,000. It's 3D printed. I know he put a lot of labor, but
there's a lot of there's lights and stuff.
I know, but he's not selling any. You go and look, they don't sell because you can't buy one and then not want to get the whole thing. $7,000.
Come on.
I showed it to Az. It's beauty.
But
that's $7,000.
I can't spend $7,000.
No, of course not. Who can spend $7,000 for a bridge?
But then you say, oh, he's also doing an Enterprise D bridge, and I'm suddenly like, let's talk.
So here's what I would do. So imagine. So what I'd want to do is you've got the bridge, right? You'd have to build an exterior circular piece where it would come down. Imagine if you built a dinner table, like a giant table that you could have for
just for it.
Yeah, and it's clear, it's glass, it's lucite, whatever. It's really heavy duty, and you could just have people sit around it, and for dinner you flip the switch and it's all lit up, and you don't have to have sound effects, but it's all lit up. Come on, Elizabeth would not let me put it anywhere in a house that we live in, but
you gotta go on the attack. On the attack, Rob.
So great. I mean, how cool would it be to have something like that?
Maybe you can try the attack, but with do something different. What about?
The thing is, Elizabeth loves Star Trek.
Santa Claus, baby.
You know what she'd say to me?
Wish come true.
She'd go, "You don't even have the bridge crew."
Right.
That hurts. That hurts. Elizabeth, that's like right there.
Elizabeth, I will let you cosplay as an Orion slave girl in bed. Because that's the kind of nice guy I am.
She would do that.
Wow.
She's a keeper.
Oh, she's a keeper.
She's a keeper. Hey, but speaking of keeper, I got this.
Oh, that is slick. Who's that from? 3-0?
This 3-0.
Oh, wow. Look at that box. That is so awesome.
Well, whip it out. I want to see how it looks.
It's literally, we've got one of these lovely, so we've got the Firefly in there.
Wow, and they make it look like it's a Hasbro or something toy too. Yeah. That's so cool.
It's difficult to see with all the reflections. It's even difficult for me to see in that. That is a freaking amazing Firefly in there, man.
Oh, you're gonna put it out?
Look at all the accessories. What is that?
No.
Does it come with that? It comes with a dynamite? Is that dynamite?
Yeah. We got some.
That's awesome.
We got some sticks of dynamite. By the looks of some explosives and.
Angela Richter, who sent you a super chat, says that she's getting ready to head up to Plano for the Friday Night Tights meetup.
Ooh.
I have to tell you guys, I went to Gary's meetup in Vegas.
Yeah.
If you ever get a chance to go to one of Gary's meetups, they're the most joyous, fun, nicest people. I was sorry. I was working, so I turned up late. There were hundreds of people there. I met a dude that drove his motorcycle down from Edmonton,
from Canada. Yep.
Yeah, George was there. Did we not have the best time?
We did. And then we went to IHOP.
I mean, it was.
And you're fucking tall. I thought I was tall, and you're fucking taller than me. I couldn't understand it. I'm like, I've been tall my whole life. I go to the meetup, and I'm like, who the fuck are all these fucking tall people? I'm like, they're taller than me.
I'm only 6'1", dude.
I'm 6. You're taller than 6.
Yeah, I'm 6'1".
6'1".
No. You gotta be taller than 6'1".
I'm 5'11", so we'd go like that.
Yeah.
We would go like that.
Yeah, I'm 6. You had to be. You felt like you were 6'3", unless I was drunk.
But George, were you the whole time? You were probably the whole time.
Yeah,
how great was that? And meeting you, that was the first time you and I met.
Yeah, it was.
It was so much fun. People there were so nice, and if you get a chance to ever go to one of Gary's meetups, I cannot recommend it highly enough.
I agree.
And by the way, it does look like I'm going to go to Tango Shalom is opening in 50 theaters in Germany in October. So what I want to do is I want to take the European, bring my laptop and some microphones and cameras.
Take the Orient Express.
I want to go and meet all my friends in Europe, and you being one of them. I think you and I, if we do this, we should go to Port Marion.
Oh,
Come on, dude. I'll rent a car or some shit like that, and we'll go. I don't know how far it is from Yorkshire, but
Port Merin would be about, I would speculate, from my place, around a 4-hour drive, maybe 4.5.
We got to get Martino Simoni,
Martino.
and he's got to come too. October.
We gotta go to some supers because we gotta wrap this up soon because I got drinkers tonight as well.
Oh.
Yes, I'm a busy boy today. I've been a very busy boy. And I said yes to drinking before I decided to go and see Transformers.
Well, what are y'all covering?
Shit. It's always shit in it.
I'll be right back then.
Although I liked Beyond the Spider-Verse. I like that.
Wait, you liked Beyond the Spider-Verse?
Yeah.
What was good about it?
Come on.
It was good.
I'm asking. I'm serious. No,
there
I haven't
was
seen it.
good characters. Story is pretty good. Well, some of the characters are good. Some of them would it did have issues. I'll
rephrase what I was saying. I always ask people about a sequel because
George,
did it live up to
you're saying you didn't watch my review. Gotcha.
No, I didn't.
I didn't watch I didn't know you did a review.
Yeah, I got to review it.
Well, because I got up and I had to deal with the puppy, and then
I did it last week when it came out.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, you guys got it a week ago.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't get it until today.
Ah.
Yeah.
No, my point is that did it hold up as a sequel?
I never saw the first one, so this is the only one I've seen.
Okay.
And I really liked it. His animation was incredible. Music was incredible in it.
No virtue signaling?
Oh, there's definitely some, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But there's characters which don't need to be in it at all. And the runtime is too long. But when it's good, it's good. When it's good, it's good.
Because I read yesterday that they were saying that is Spider-Gwen in it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is she supposed to actually be trans in this?
No. Right. Number one, stop it. You fucking weirdo, stop it. Every fucking character, they want to fucking, I want them to be at this, I want them to be about. Do you know something? This is gonna, right, I'll take you guys off the camera so you're not affiliated with this, right? I'll take you, right. I'm gonna give you a hard to swallow pill, but you're gonna have to accept it, okay? Not everything is about you! Okay? It's about you. As much as you like to make it,
you're wrong.
It's always about me. It's about me. This is the age of narcissism.
It's about us,
the age of narcissism.
Yeah, I agree.
I do too.
I am sick and tired of when a pathetic bunch of people in Hollywood want to put their little messages scattered around the movie.
Yo, come on now.
I'm including you.
I'll be right back.
They put in their little fucking messages, and then people are just like, "Oh my god, there are the no, shut the fuck up. Just stop it." Yeah. You want to take it? You want to realize? Do you know something? When sorry, mini rant. This writer's strike, this film actors guild. I said it. Strike, right? Nobody can wait. Nobody can wait fast enough for you to fuck off. Right? Nobody can. We are desperate for you to fuck off onto strike, right? Because the less the work you're doing, the better the industry comes, right? And when you do that, Netflix, which they've already started to do, is going to start importing stuff from Korea and Japan and China, and they're putting out stuff which is fucking entertaining.
Okay. Let me just say that you're making a very salient point. You and I did a review show of Squid Game.
Yes, we did.
Which is amazing. The American comic book industry is getting its ass kicked by manga, by the Japanese comic book industry, and even European and Korean and Chinese comics as well. America has a real problem.
And France.
Europe has a rich, long history of great graphic storytelling. I've always said the Burnett axiom is: do not put your universe, do not put your agenda before characters and stories.
I love to quote that from you.
That's my axiom.
Mm.
And we have a real problem now, and it's getting worse. And even censorship. I did a whole piece on my channel with my new editor Jack. Did a piece about censorship and the French Connection. There was some racist language. Actually, it wasn't just a line; it was a whole scene from the French Connection that was removed that had racial epithets, not just one, but a couple. But in the service of character. The reason the character is a racist cop, and yet he has to still step up and do the right thing. Just like Nick Nolte in 48 Hours, starring with Eddie Murphy. One day, someone's going to come, I'm your worst effing nightmare. I'm an with a badge. I mean, how long? We in this country have a real problem. We are slowly descending into a weird, fascistic, ideological horror show. Where we have an infantilized population that believes that words are violence.
Yes.
And I'll tell you something. When the real violence comes and someone gets punched in the face hard, as someone says, every battle plan is great until
everyone's got a plan to the punched in the face.
Or you meet the enemy, contact with the enemy, and it's all out the window. And right now, people are, because they're not really, I mean, everyone's talking about, violence. And no. We haven't seen real violence. Not really. And it's coming.
Robert, do you want to quote that little rhyme that we were always taught as kids?
Sticks and stones will break your bones, but words can never hurt me.
Yes.
That one?
Yes.
Yeah, and where did that go? You know what the problem is? People stopped teaching that nursery rhyme.
Yes, because we live in an age of victim culture.
Yeah, but I mean, look at the great age of heroes. I mean, all of our characters are, we grew up in believing in people, the best of the best, and whether it was Captain America, whether it was Blade, whether it was Captain James T. Kirk, whether it was Superman, Batman, take your pick. These characters were really good at what they did because they worked hard and they were tough and they were smart and they worked out a lot more than I do.
They're like privileged, rich white men.
Yeah, well, the Daywalker wasn't, and he had to work with Whistler. It all worked. We used to live in a great
Black
place.
people weren't invented till 2016, so I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I mean, some of my, one of my favorite books growing up was a book called Invisible Man. No, not the Claude Rains movie.
Oh,
the Invisible Man was an incredible book, and there's even anyway.
Robert, in all seriousness, do you know why words hurt people now?
Because they're pussies?
No, because that's all they fucking do. Type. That's
true.
all they fucking do. They don't talk to people. They don't interact with people. They don't socialize like we did. We come from an age where we went and fucking talked face to face with people, socially developed with people.
Well,
we
it's
were
funny.
Kicked out of the house on a Saturday, on a Sunday, kicked out, and we had to come back at tea time. Go out, play.
And we did. You know what was interesting? I was talking with a friend of mine. Like, I lived in a place where there was a lot of kids growing up, and you'd get together, but you had to parlay and play politics with them and be like, okay, what are we going to do today? And you had to figure out to come up with consensus, and pretty quickly, because otherwise you just sit around and do nothing. You'd be like, are we going to go play baseball? We're going to ride our bikes. Okay, we're going to ride our bikes.
We never did sit around and do nothing.
Well, that's what I mean. We never did, because
we never did that.
But we would meet people and we'd figure out, like, I might not want to do this.
We're playing cricket. We're doing rugby.
And we go and do it.
Playing Cowboys and Indians.
And we would do it.
Yeah. Whatever it is.
And the thing is, it was collective. I'm not a collectivist. I mean, we collectively agreed to go do whatever we wanted to do, and we'd have fun.
But we weren't participation trophy.
Call it collective. Call it socializing.
We
socialized.
We weren't participating. We did.
And now, this is what they do.
Right, but we knew how to use our imagination. We could always entertain ourselves, come up with something to do that was fun. You have kids now, and they're like, I'm bored. I never heard a child say I'm bored.
Dude, I was never bored in my life.
Never.
By the way, speaking of which, can I just say that this is totally an aside. So if you guys like the movie The Martian, The Martian was written by a guy named Andy Weir. He wrote the novel. His third novel came out a couple years ago, and it's called Project Hail Mary.
Okay.
It's a science fiction story. So people keep telling me to read it. I got the book on Saturday from Amazon. I open up the box, and I'm like, I just want to taste it. I was sitting in the kitchen.
You want to taste it?
Just a little taste of the book, meaning
I know what you mean. I thought you said there was something in there. Like,
I gotta say, before I knew it, before I blinked, I was 200 pages into this book.
That good.
It is the most. If you guys want to have fun and movies aren't doing it for you, Andy Weir's Project Hail Mary, which they're supposedly making into a movie again with Ryan Gosling. It is one of the most fantastically. It's a breezy, light read. It's also very hard science fiction. It is so much fun. Don't read anything about it because I knew too much about it when I read it. It's so good. You guys, if you haven't read a book in a while, Project Hail Mary, if you like sci-fi, it is so much fun. And Elizabeth's like, she would walk in and she's like, why are you? I was sitting in the kitchen. She goes, you have a huge smile on your face.
What's the dust jacket say? Like, what's the basis of it? Like,
don't read the no,
George,
trust me.
I'm not reading any. I said I asked, what is that dust jacket?
No,
the dust jacket just has what looks like an astronaut.
No means no.
Just don't read it. Get it on your Kindle. Take your Uncle Bob's word for it.
All right.
Project Hail Mary. It's so much fun. It'll be the most entertainment in terms of reading a book. I know people I don't read much. Read this book. I guarantee you, 5 pages in, you're going to be riveted.
I'm going to see what the dust jacket says, damn it.
Why do you have to do that?
I got to go through these supers because I got to get out of here.
Oh yeah.
I got to eat. I got to cook.
Why do you have to eat? I mean,
Eddie Brock with a 2-year fitty.
By the way, go ahead.
Go on.
Could just go into
I was just going to say, Stubble McShave in Sweden. He's my go-to book guy. He was the one that recommended it to me.
Oh, wow.
He's a watcher of the channel. He's part of the Post Geek Singularity. He pushed it on me. Everyone else did. They were right. Read this book. You're going to love it. I don't care if you're...
That sounds interesting.
Don't read anything. Just read the damn book.
Eddie Brock with a 2 fitty says, did you pre-order the Marvel's action figures, guys? Surprisingly, no. I decided to take a rain check on those. Truck driving gamers become a sorcerer. Thank you, sir. What's your first thought with 11 Canadians? Says, great video ads. It does make me sad being a kid of the 90s. I love Beast Wars growing up, and here is this bullshit. Why can't they just tell us a good story with some of our favorite characters for once? Look, if you're thinking about seeing it, just don't. Save your fucking money. Just save it. Go watch Flash next week. That'll probably be a bit more fun. But this, I swear to God, you're wasting your fucking time. It's a waste of time, this film.
Really?
Made by somebody who has clearly no fucking knowledge, interest, or what in the Transformers. It's as bland and generic as possible. Fuck it.
It doesn't. It's not more than Meet Your Eyes.
No. Oh, they do say that. They do say that in the film. Yeah. Optimus Prime says something like, I didn't understand humans when I first got here, but then I realized there was more than meets the eye. And I thought that is a line that somebody says when they have no fucking clue what they're doing.
Yeah. Because
they think, the Transformers motto is more than meets the eye. So if we put that in, people go, I said the line. Absolutely, it's trash, fucking trash.
How are the visual effects though?
Terrible. No,
really?
Look, dude. Look, I hate Jurassic Park. George, I've got to get out of here.
Okay.
Jurassic Park.
Sorry, go. Sorry.
T2, films like that have better special effects than this. We are now in an age of unspecial effects. It's fake.
It's funny.
Your mind tells you it's fake. It looks fake. None of them feel like they're there. And when you get to like the battle scenes, it just feels like you're watching a computer game that is fucking boring.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree with that too.
And then at the end, this isn't a spoiler because you've seen it in the trailer. They just dropped down a generic army of the same two fucking robots, Scorpion and the little spider thing. That's it. That's the bad guys. A disposable army and a fucking light in the sky. Have we gone back to that again?
Pretty much.
Because that's where we fucking are. Nick S. fucking brown and black people. Oh, fuck off, you twat. What a fucking prick. So sick of these fucking... Go on strike. Hope you're on strike. And you don't get anywhere near a fucking movie again. Sorry. I just get sick of these.
Please tell us how you feel.
knobheads.
I got
Sick
you.
of these knobheads.
Let it out.
Nick S with a $5. Hollywood is filmed with Malakas. George,
Malakas.
can you translate for as?
Masturbators, jerk-offs.
Yes. Correct, Nick. Correct, because that guy definitely is one. Look, when you have a Porsche 911 in your Transformers movie and it's not fucking jazz, but it's the fucking F1 car Mirage, you're thinking, why?
Wait, it's not?
No. Mirage is a Porsche 911 in this.
Oh.
And for a brief second, Rob, he transforms into the F1 car, and you go, why don't you just be the F1 car?
Right.
Because you could just put like a cockpit, could sit in, and
Right.
then you could just go like, zoosh, and put like a
That's when I first bought corgis when I was a kid. I bought my first
Oh.
corgi was a black John Player special.
John Blair,
F1
yes, I have
Remember
it.
that?
one.
Remember
We
that
all
black
had
John
one.
Player with the
Hell
gold
yeah.
and
All
black?
had one.
Yeah, John Player, God.
Might
Remember
still
that?
have it.
When I hit
That
might
was the,
still have
that
it.
was the dopest car
Yes.
when I was, oh my
Beautiful.
God.
That Formula One racer. Oh, the black with the gold
the
trim.
big intake in the back,
Yes.
dude. So good.
Yep.
Who didn't have a John Player special?
No, everyone did. The world
Yeah.
did. Everyone did. The whole
That was
fucking
my
world
first-
did.
And I don't even know how, but he became like a phenomenal around the world. His name, John Player.
I know,
But
Rhino,
because of
I
the
got-
corgi, because of the we all had it as a, everyone's in the chat going, "What are you talking?"
Yeah, they don't.
Someone's got RIP food.
Just Google John Player special corgi F1 car.
It
It'll
takes
show up and you'll be okay.
45 minutes for me to cook these
Sorry.
guys. I have got to stream in an hour.
Well, that means you'd have 15 minutes left over.
I know, Rob.
You could take
George,
off and we
George,
could
George.
answer the.
So you have 15 minutes to
know.
spare. So you got 15 minutes to spare.
No!
Yeah,
I have 15
actually.
minutes to fucking eat it!
We could just shove it in.
Break home! With a sorcerer for 17 months says, as you're going to buy the Lego Batcave. I already
Yes, I
did,
was.
dude. It's
Yeah,
been
it's
shit.
done. It's done.
It's been done. It was done. It was fucking done days ago. As soon as the VIP opened up, which was on the 5th, I believe.
I'm curious, what are you going to eat?
Fuck yourself. Dave Grimes with a €2 as the suits in the photo are life size as promo. Almanac. Oh, no, they were just 1 in 6s. Almanac with a $2 says, do you prefer underwear in or out with Superman? Out. Always out.
Right. But why did we get Supergirl? I want Henry Cavill. I mean, Flash is really supposed to have.
I got to tell you though,
Superman.
she's great.
We'll see. We'll see. Meth Bear with a $5. All these physical toys are boring when we can have the extremely valuable digital 6-star golden Hulk Hogan. Also, Scott does your wife. Scott doesn't do my wife. Scott doesn't do my wife.
Did you just do a spit take? That's why you turned off your camera?
No, I kicked him out because he's trying to waste time
Okay,
and stop me from eating.
I'm going to do a show with George.
I'm trying to help you.
George.
Bushin Ryu Cat with a $5 says, hail George and Rob, as you saw Transformers 7 reviewed to quote Blade Runner. You've done a man's job, sir. I'll never ask you to suffer like that again. Thank you. You gonna behave? Do I have to punish you again? Okay. Dragon Reborn 35 Darren has become a member at the sorcerer level. Thank you. JJ Gosling has been a sorcerer for 8 months. It says, when you say 2-pack, I keep hearing it as 2-pack. Why wouldn't they put Tupac and Bill and Lou? Who knows? Stop super chatting me, George. I can fucking see through my peripheral vision.
I would love a Tupac. I need a rapper for my band.
There's a few Tupacs. I'll send you a link. There's a custom.
They do mention Marky Mark in the Transformers movie.
Wow. Which
is meta, because do you know he was in a Transformers movie? Do you get it? It's a joke. Everything's meta. I'm sick of meta. I am sick of meta. Stop it.
Except the Planet in Space 1999. Oh, wait, what? Never mind.
JJ Gosling has been a source for 8 months as well. Oh, I said that. Fuck it. Noah Mint with a 27-month saucer says, holy crap, 27 awesome months.
That's
Keep
beautiful.
up the great work. Thank you.
You got to congratulate him, a little bit more than just blowing by saying, wow, that is a wonderful thing.
Last chance, George. Because next time I ain't putting you back in. Stubble McShave with a 50 Swedish says, I think Miami Vice would sell. Crockett, Burnett, Thompson, Castillo would sell out. The pastel colors, the clothes, the 2 Ferraris, and the speedboat. Angela Richter with a $10 says, wave to you guys. Getting ready to head up to Plano. For the Plano. The FNT meetup. Have a great show. You too. Well, not have a great show, but have a good time. Ian Soforth gifted 5 memberships to the stream. Ian, thank you very much indeed. Stubble McShave with a 2 Swedish. Fuck off. Yeah. Says Rob. Thanks for watching. We'll catch up on this. How much do you want? I can't have a pie anymore. I'm gonna have to cook gammon steaks instead. Stubble McShave with a 20 Swedish says, Rob, how much do you want a nice Hail Mary ship?
Oh, dude. Well, they have the diagrams in the hardcover book. That's why the audiobook don't. By the way, I understand audiobooks. You got to read, people. Read. But they do have a diagram in the beginning of the book of the ship, and I want one. And I want to have the centrifuge version too.
Okay.
Legalize adulthood with a 27-month Witcher membership. Says, you better not do me wrong, Uncle Bob. I just bought Hail Mary.
Okay, report back. Tell me. I'm telling you, you're going to be.
I'm going to buy it.
You guys are going to love it. You're going to love it. Guys, girls, it's for everybody. It's so good.
I really wanted to talk about this, folks. We're going to have to talk about this next week.
No.
But the Dragonfly is up. It was funded in 1 day.
Oh, my. Is it HasLabs?
Yes.
So you can't get it anymore.
Bro.
No. It's still got 39 days of funding to go, but it was funded in the first day.
Oh, I thought once they got funding, it was over.
No.
That helicopter is based on a real helicopter. That was one of my favorite helicopters when I was a little kid. Is this 1/6? I mean, a 1/12?
Yeah, 1/6. 1/6. Sorry. 1/12.
Okay.
Yes,
I will buy anything 1/12 that flies that I can hang in my ceiling here.
And I got 2.
Beautiful.
And it's gonna hit all its stretch goals, I guarantee you, which means you're gonna get 4 fresh figures, which means 2 per helicopter. So I'm gonna have the 4. Anyway, let's move on. Well, it's gammon steaks now, so it's not even a pie. I can't do it. I might as well take my fucking time.
Should I send you more super chats?
Well, I can send you some DoorDash pies.
Oh my god!
I haven't had a takeaway in 110 days.
Congratulations, by the way.
Yeah. What do you mean? You're never going to do takeaway again? See, there's no healthy takeaway. No, I know, but I just realized that there's no healthy takeaway. Like you can't say, "Give me a steak." Wow.
No, there's no. That's the weird thing about takeaway. There's no way you can go. Well, certainly not around here.
No way.
Imagine maybe the odd place. There's no way you can go to have a nice cooked meal.
Yeah, no. That's why I was like, you can. No, you can't do that either. No.
It's all burgers, kebabs,
fish and chips,
pizza,
local pub, maybe?
Fish. I mean, that's fine. I'm gonna have gammon steak and veg for tea. It's gonna take me 8 minutes to cook the gammon steaks, and it's gonna take me 2.5 minutes to steam the vegetables. All right. So that's 8 minutes. So now I've gone from 45 minutes plus eating time to 8 minutes plus eating time because of you fucking assholes.
Well, you
I wanted a fucking steak and kidney pie.
Well, go make it. What are you waiting here for?
We'll answer super chats.
Yeah. You go.
I have an obligation.
Okay, we'll be
George.
quiet. You just run through them.
I'm gonna send you another one.
Go fuck yourself, Rob. Jay with an 11-month saucer says, if Bob's your uncle, is George your aunt? Brilliant stream, Jen. Well, it's Fanny's your aunt, so yeah, that could be George.
Nah.
George the Giant Slayer. Wow. $5 says, hail, my friend. Wow. Hail, George. Got a chat. I got all the time in the fucking world now. And then George the Giant Slayer with the $5. Wow. I have a couple of things I'd like to share first. Do you, George? Please. Go ahead. I'm all ears.
Well, I have to type it to you.
Oh, my colon.
What? I've never heard that before. Oh, my
Try not
God.
laughing with your sphincter. It helps, all right?
Oh,
That means it's an
keep
all
it
the
up
way
there.
through the body laugh.
Yeah.
yeah, I just never heard it put that way.
Ian Soforth with a £10 says, George, stop wasting time with super chats.
Oh.
Thank you, Bob. Maxim M with a £2 says, yeah, George, stop it.
Oh, look at all the love and support.
So much love, so support. Jay Wan with a £2. Always George with the additional super chats. I know, right?
What are you going to do to him?
The Burnett work with a $20. Thank you, Robert. That is a very generous super chat. We're going to the Village Brat in October. We are. And I fucking hope that a fucking rover gets you when we're there. Wow.
I'm gonna come take you out of your
Robert
house.
died. He got taken by a rover. Really? Because we found fucking strangulation marks around his neck. Got me. Can we have a DNA sample? No, not so much. Sandy Q with a $1.50 hot dog. And then Sandy Q with a $1.50 popcorn. Andrea K with a saucer for 3 months says, I love this show. Way more entertaining than Disney Plus. I guarantee you this was 2 hours, 10 minutes of more interesting shit than that Transformers movie will give you. I can promise you that. Packled Scholar with a €5. George, make Az read fast. George makes Az read fast. We make things go. You make things go.
We strong.
You strong. No, we strong.
Yeah.
Sandy Q with a $1.50 piece of pie. I can eat a piece of pie after that.
We'll go have one right after this. You have time. I don't know how long.
Maximum with a £2 says, what pie was that as? I don't know. It looks like cherry pie to me. Probably cherry.
There's a joke to be made here, and I'm not going to make it.
Caligula has been a Witcher for 37 months. Says I could go for a steak right now. So could I. Unfortunately,
That's a good idea.
unfortunately, Caligula, I don't quite have the time.
Oh.
J1 with a £1.50 hot dog.
Well, you can have a hot dog.
No, because it's bread, and I'm not eating bread.
Well,
Without
just
the
eat
bread.
the dog, man.
The dog.
I ain't eating anybody's dog.
No, the hot dog without the bread. Just a little bit of mayo.
That's called a sausage.
Okay, well, have a
Yeah, well,
sausage.
I had sausage for breakfast. Sausage,
Sure.
bacon, egg.
Can't have
Nice.
another sausage.
George, do you have any other pearls of wisdom to impart?
A few.
Because I'm all ears again.
Well, I was curious. What are your favorite pies?
Well, that's a very good question, George. My first pie is the seafood pie. Do you know why, George?
No.
Because I seafood and fuck off. ADs with a $2 says super chat, Shireen. ADs with a $1.50. Hot dog. And Eddie Brock with a €2.50. Why don't you order a steak and veg takeaway? Because there are no steak and steak and veg takeaways anywhere. Yeah. And there we go. We're all caught up. So I'd just like to say thank you to everyone watching the stream on. Thank you very much indeed. Everyone shoot chat, everyone and put fuck off, George.
George and I are going to start a show. For real.
Yeah, I think so. I think you should. I think you should. I think you should call it a couple of cunts.
You know what? Demonetized, but that would be worth doing.
Well, it's
And you know what the whole thing is going to be?
It's
The whole
getting
thing
put
is
on the
gonna
other
be
channel.
George and I, we're going to find out in the entire circular, wherever you live, we're going to send you food at random times of the day and night.
There you go.
And,
All right.
and you
All
and
right,
I will,
4chan,
George and I
calm
will,
down.
George and I will opine as to what meal we're going to send as today.
There we go. Good one.
And then you and I we'll have something equivalent. Like we'll be eating something equivalent. We'll be tasting whatever it is that I don't even know what they have in Yorkshire.
Stuff, I guess.
Stuff he's not eating right now.
We'll just stack it up on his doorstep.
No.
Yeah, drinker, I can't make it today because. Oh, hold on. I got an interesting email.
Well, that was a fun show.
That was good.
Yeah.
But George, you and I do have to do a show together.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Oh, no. I have an email from Twitch. A platform, by the way, that I have not streamed on for 3.5 years.
What's
Hey
his
Hill
name?
versus Babyface. With this email, Twitch is providing you with written notice that your partnership agreement will not auto-renew for the next renewal term and will terminate 1 year from the date of this email or earlier upon your acceptance of the new monetized stream agreement. Please be on the lookout for the email. It arrived before this one, did you fucking morons? From the Twitch team, which details information about the updated terms of agreement. Okay, Twitch, let me just use logic because you're fucking retarded. If you're not going to renew my partnership on a channel which I haven't streamed on for 3.5 years because you're dog shit, okay, and you say we're going to terminate your partnership in a year's time, or as soon as you agree to the new the new terms, why would I agree to the new terms if I wanted to stream for a year? Yeah, let me agree. So you departner me, or let me not agree, and then I can go for another year.
I think we should start streaming this show on Twitch just for fun.
No.
Okay. So that was an idea.
No.
Be kind of fun.
No. Twitch is it's not in good shape.
No.
George the Giant Slayer with the $10 says, I can feel the love. You'll feel my fucking fist up your ass in a minute. Eddie Brock with a €2 fiddy says, yes, you can. Call up a restaurant and get one. Yeah, this is a one-way conversation, Eddie.
If we were smarter, George, we would have been on this. We would have had a takeaway already sent to Az's house, and he would get the knock on the door right now.
Yeah.
We didn't do it.
And I would have to put it in the bin.
Thing is, I don't know where you live. I just know a vague area in the UK.
I mean, we could pay somebody to run around.
That's gonna take an awful lot. Well, you say that though, right? I went out for a walk last night at 10 o'clock at night. 10 o'clock at night, right?
How was it?
I've been doing work all around the house. I was bit sweaty. I'd just eaten. And hadn't brushed my teeth because I was gonna go, go for a walk, go back, have a shower, brush my teeth, go to bed. So I go out at 10 o'clock. Beautiful. It was still slightly light, and I walked underneath a lamppost, and it turned on as soon as I walked underneath it because they are light sensitive, and they go on when it goes.
Oh, they don't turn on the whole time. It's just motion activated. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, not motion not motion activated. They are light sensitive, so when the light reduces to a certain amount, then they turn on.
Oh, gotcha.
So depending on what time of year it is, they're programmed to come on at a certain time.
Okay.
So it was just nice and sort of like, isn't that funny? So I go for a walk. I'm going and I'm going through this field, and I see this guy coming from the other side of the field, and he's got his dog with him, and I just walk past him. I'm just just doing my little walk. So fat bastard needs to lose weight, and I walk past him. He goes, then he goes, "Excuse me." I'm like, he's probably gonna ask for the time, probably ask for the time or something. So I turn around and go, yeah. And he goes, Az? And I go, yes. And he's like, oh, what's your
Wow.
I just said to him,
what the hell?
It's 10 o'clock at night. I live in the middle of fucking nowhere. I go for a walk across the field. I bump into one random stranger and they know who I fucking am. I've walked around fucking cities and nobody's fucking said shit. I just thought it was very weird. So I had a little chit chat.
They know where you are.
Played with his dog. A very obedient dog, by the way.
Cool.
Unlike Frank, who's not an obedient dog.
Who's Frank?
That's the beagle that I look after from time.
By the way, do you guys have is there a Labour government now? What's the government in the UK? Tories. What is it?
They're both pieces.
Conservative Tory.
Yeah, they're all crap. Yeah.
Well,
what I'm saying is that that's the government, dude. That's how close they are to you. They're that close. They know exactly where you are.
Maybe it's the BBC guy.
They know where I live.
His payment.
Oh yeah, they're on to you, buddy.
They still want their payment from the BBC.
It's Meghan Markle's agents. They're everywhere.
Oh no! Whatever will I do?
Yeah.
Play with their dogs. They DNA print. They
guys,
took your DNA last night.
I'm on the cusp of not even being able to have gammon steaks here.
Well, what are you? You're the one who's talking. You're done with the super chats.
Now I'm talking, George, because you fucked up my pie.
You told a lovely story, though. That was a really uplifting tale.
It was. I found it.
You just saved a lot of people.
I found it rather amusing myself.
And you know what? You just proved my point. On my show, I always say that it's people that are you meet people in the world. Every person has a story to tell. Mm-hmm. And you met somebody that knew you, and you had a great. Well, that's true, but they're worth listening to.
Yeah,
and they had been watching since they said the World of Warcraft days. Long time.
Wow. You sure it's not a stalker?
So, dude, you're a celebrity in your own realm. How cool is that?
There you go.
In my own mind, maybe.
No. Somebody has been watching you for years.
But you have to just. Are you sure they weren't a stalker?
But you know what I was thinking the whole time?
Crazy eyes.
I was thinking, I've been working all day. I've been walking up and down, and this is the second walk I've gone. I'm sweaty. I haven't brushed my teeth because I've just eaten because I didn't think I was going to be bumping in and talking to anyone. So I was going to go back. And I was thinking, oh God, if this guy goes, I bumped into Az, fucking reeked his sweat and his breath stank.
Yeah, but you know what? You hadn't just eaten, so it's all good.
Yeah.
I had just eaten.
Oh, you had.
Fucking eating now.
I know. Well, I just want to remind you of food.
Was it hot or cold? Just curious. Like, is it nice and no? I'm serious. Is it cool at night?
I love the fact
It's
that you got
nice.
40
Nice.
minutes
Oh,
till
good.
the drinker's stream starts.
You
40
still are
minutes.
waiting. I don't think you're that hungry.
Yeah, I don't either.
I'm absolutely starving.
Well, then what are you doing? Say, thank you for the show. We all had a great time. See you next week.
George, why don't you finish the show?
Well, it was great. We had a great show today. As Robert, yours truly. Always great to see you. So, Az, what are you going to do this weekend after you eat?
Go fuck yourself.
Robert, after I go fuck myself, what are you going to do this weekend?
I am going to go see movies, I think. And
Okay.
I will hopefully be puppyless, so my life will be back to normal.
This doesn't sound well. One, go fuck yourself. One, I'm watching just movies. All right, everybody. I wish you a blessed weekend. I'm going to put out a video on this Sunday. We'll be back next week on, I don't know, whoever's channel, but we're going to be talking toys and everything.
My channel. It'll be my channel.
Oh no, George accidentally died.
As go eat, get some food, have a great show with the
He
drinker.
accidentally cut his head off while shaving.
Do you know what I'm going to do in 2 hours? I'm going to interview the costume designer of Star Trek Strange New Worlds.
Oh. I thought you were about to say Picard season 3.
Nope, Strange New Worlds. Although
Are you going to say, wonderful, wonderful work that you do? What's it like working on a dog shit show?
No, as I'm not going to say that. Because, you know, the work is what's important.
Okay.
I'm actually looking forward to it.
Okay.
No,
I will
I am being facetious.
I know.
Does she have big boobs?
Oh God, here we go.
Uh,
We're going.
That's it. She's not even talking.
We're going.
Have a good lunch. A dinner.
We're gone.